voting your favorite team is chapter second, but some of the great matches coming up. But the first one is going to be Rondo. Let's just have a guess. Maybe we'll be starting off real chaotic in this one.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, two fan favorite teams. I mean, we usually see, those teams perform. Favorite two of these teams will be moving on to the finals, even if they don't make it. With the help of the point system there, of course. And as you said, I'm looking at the maps, the cycle that we'll be witnessing, and how the teams will be playing. And the rotation of the maps is probably just going to be as important as anything, because once again, there are teams that are good at Erangel. There are teams that are really good on Miramar. There are teams that are absolutely dominant on Ron. Now, if you start off with the chicken dinner, you probably have that confidence on further. But if you start off having a real
absolutely. But I mean, Rondo, right? We have seen in the Battleverse chapter second, Rondo is the first chicken dinner, and the respawn feature, there, Rondo actually helps there a lot. And that map and that particular match, I mean, it helps teams a lot to take a lot of finish, and I mean, it's really easy to cross maybe 20-25 points easily on the map of Rondo. I don't know what's going to be happening over there, but it is going to be interesting, that's for sure. And I'm going to tell you one thing. We have seen Group Red, right, is particularly the most chaotic as well. Unfortunately, we're going to be having a look on blue versus green, if I'm not wrong. And let's just see how teams are going to perform. We are just going to fly really soon on the maps.
Yeah, I mean, Group Red probably are not going to be playing any of the matches. Group Blue and Group Green, these two groups are going to be facing off against each other. 6 maps, so that's 6 chances for them to get a chicken dinner. 6 chances to get as many points as possible. But I believe all of these teams will have enough chances, all these players will have enough chances that are coming in. And it's not like, last time, we don't have the rotation of groups right now as we speak, and as we will witness in the next matches. You have plenty number of matches for you to warm up, if you may, and then perform at your peak. So all you need to do is be in the top 6 to move to the finals. You don't really need to show all your cards, and I think that is something that these teams need to start focusing on right from game number 1. We've seen teams perform not so well on game 1, but on day 1, as a matter of fact, I'm sorry. But as they move to day 2, day 3, that's when they start picking up the pace. But sometimes, more often than not, it's too little too late.
I mean, indeed, it's all about their consistency and composure, what they're actually having, right? But as I was talking about the maps, we can witness 6 maps on the day, and the first is going to be Rondo, as I was guessing, and this map is really going to be important for all of the teams and the players seeking a great start, right? It's all about the consistency, and it's all about dominating on the map of Rondo, man. If they are able to do that thing, man, they will be having a really great kickstart. But then the second match is going to be Erangel, then Miramar, and the cycle repeats itself for match number 4, 5th and 6th.
Cycle is pretty much what we are used to watching, so this is definitely going to be familiar for the players, the audience as well watching at home. Rondo, Erangel, Miramar, classic maps coming in, and I want to see how well they utilize the Rondo. And as you said, getting points on Rondo is probably going to be their go-to pick. The map where you have the recall system, not just that, the map where you have the you probably see the team really aggressive pretty on early into the game, drop clashes. You see you probably see 1v3s, 1v4 happening pretty early. You'll see teams just dividing and trying to conquer at the same time, splitting up, going with a lot of strategies. I mean, anything goes on round here. We'll see a different difference of strategies when compared to Rondo, especially because of that recall system. But Erangel, even them, I'm not to Miramar. Come on, the sniper map. Can you these inputs and sniper actions. That's what we've been waiting. I mean, it feels like forever at this point.
I mean, yeah, I mean, not exactly bolt rifle actions, but some of the players are actually adapting again to DMR actions, right? Like Mini 4 dominated the whole lobby. Level best one, but why in esports? They are actually also dealing a lot of damage. Oh, Hankid, he's just really low into the HP. Man, this is going to be an interesting 1v1. Both of the players are just shooting the shotgun assault rifle combination. Running into each other. There we have it. And that's an amazing knock coming in and directly going to finish this off. But Edge, let's just have a look on team 4 Thrives as well. Because we have seen 2 of the Pakistani teams all together. 4 Thrives and ASI8. They're really close to each other and both of the teams are actually taking fight. So same country, different teams, but different energy.
That is true. I mean, these two teams have a lot of potential, and we've seen both these teams in action, and they've been very well. You know, it's Factory. This is a place where we've always seen, you know, the players inside of 40 drop off, and once again, that is the exact same spot that they're dropping in. And SYED this time, oh, in the hands of 40, will not be coming up strong. Falak and Vu, the only one standing right now on the side of 40. Will they go for the recall? Will they be able to, is the question. And I think the answer is going to be yes, because Falak's already there, and recall might actually be coming in immediately. But the players inside of ASI8 are going to be trying to take down. As you see on the right hand side of the screen, Voin already have 5 points. VTR plus over that T2K, that is, and Team Secret and YG Galacticos also have 3 points. A lot of points being accumulated pretty early into the game, and Falak now switching gears as he takes down one. Will not go for the elimination immediately, but he has already recalled and has shown his presence here on the map of Rondo. Will he be able to land this grenade is the question. He's trying to maybe get one more. Pulls out the shotgun, will be able to get one knockdown, the second one out in the open. Falak gets himself a double now. That's 2 points for themselves. 40. They're taking down the players on the side of ASI8, and I believe that's an elimination, is it? No. That was the side of SF. Skyforce and DRS. 2 teams already out of the picture.
Exactly, man. 2 of the teams are just gone, and the match is not going good for them. 16 teams already on our screens, and we are down to 6 minutes in the game, and 61 players are remaining. But this is going to be Team Boom Esports on our screen. They were actually able to capitalize only one elimination point, but domination just coming in from the side of Falak, man. He is just the guy he was in the Battle Wars Chapter 2nd, just dominating. Just know that he is just great with his gun power, and he's just talented, man. He is just talented. We can see his domination coming in already, but FL Tops on the other hand is also dominating. And if I'm not wrong, Edge, on the Battle Wars Chapter 2nd, Tops was also the guy being MVP consistently.
True. I mean, there were a lot of players playing really well. There are a lot of MVPs that are coming in, as you said. It's going to be the key as well. And from what we've seen last time, will he be able to repeat the same? Is the question I have in my mind right now. And Wargare, well, the other Pakistani team with only 3 players already playing a disadvantage, but they already have 1 point. Can they secure the second as they try to take down the players on the T2K side? Venom gone immediately out of the picture as well. Shaka trying to take down one more. Actually, Venom's still alive. Wait, that was a different Venom? Are there 2 Venoms? Out in the open. I mean, look at him go. That's another point for them. With just 3 players into the server, they're not playing this lightly. They're putting up strong immediately. 3 points pretty early into the game as well.
Man, this is the start we actually expect from all these teams, right? 16 teams now still remaining, but it's all about their domination. Teams are just going for their respawns. Teams are actually like getting knocked off, then getting revived from that respawns. So they're actually using that feature really amazingly. But Misfit International on our screen right now, 0 elimination point. and they're in the area of stadium. But all these teams, man, the fights are exactly not stopping. They're just budding up again and again, which is amazing. AMS Esports. That grenade was looking promising, but not able to find any sort of connection. Too much elimination for them.
Eliminations, and they're just. I mean, one of the players is bleeding at the moment. Let's see if they can get him back. Nope, it looks like Faisal will take him down. Go back. Right now, means esports. Just 2 points. They need to go for the recall as well. Pretty. Are looking to try to take down more players on the side of Demon. The retaliation is just better. Means now in a bit of a mix here. They're out in the open. No points for them at the moment. They're going to be happy with the performance right now. They don't really need to, take risks right off the bat. But it's Rondo. That's what you usually see from teams. But, well, I kind of want to see how this team approaches. And I kind of like this as well. I mean, going safer right off the bat. Trying to maybe go for the average place. Because this is playoffs, right? All you need to do is get 16, in the top 16 to get into the grand final. So you don't really need to go all out just yet.
I mean, especially Boom Esports, I haven't seen them playing this passive. They're actually just playing very passive right as of now. Oh, why in Esports, 3 of the players have been on their knees. This is not looking good. Survivor, he's just barely surviving, and this marks elimination for Team Wine Esports with only 6 elimination points. And if I'm not wrong, they're only having 6 points from this particular one. Oh no, Wine Esports, this was a huge blunder from the start already. But as I was talking about Boom Esports Edge, I haven't seen Boom Esports playing that passive because they always play way too aggressive from the start. But right now, they're in the passive approach. What is going to be their pace in the next upcoming matches is going to be the question. Maybe they're actually analyzing the lobby. Maybe they're analyzing the whole team and their surroundings.
Wargame, once again, their position is compromised. P2K are still the ones trying to take them down. The man disadvantage in terms of squad size. T2K with 4 players, Wargame with just 3. This could turn out to be deadly, but if Wargame can just probably take down one pretty early, and they probably can do so because there's another squad now third partying this fight. 4 T's in the visit.
Right, this is just a positioning warfare right as of now. We can see 3 of the teams just actually spamming on this single compound, which is really important for Team 2TK to be like really cautious, because from the back ends we can see 4 Thrives just spamming a hand, and there we have it. One more knock coming in, and might be this marks an elimination because Venom is going to be the solo mid survivor. He's just not spotted yet. Maybe his position has been revealed already. This is going to be something really cautious, and there we have it. Venom trying to do something amazing. Venom able to take one more knockout, which is great. But Venom, he goes down.
And with that, the entirety of the squad of T2K is gone. That's another team out of the picture pretty early as well. And Daku, well, he's dominating right now. You see a domination coming in from him. Falak with 4 eliminations already for himself. I mean, we've talked about how this team usually starts off very, very slow, and especially in the playoffs, right? You don't really see them, performing the way that they are right now. And Falak, well, this time he has other plans. He's stepping up right from the get-go. OT. They're not going to stop anytime soon as they try to take down another squad who is going to be recalled. So that's 4 players once again back on their feet. Warga will be safe at the moment.
Indeed, and there we have this one more fight already just burning off. Team 52 is just really taking amazing fights, but there we have it. The shotgun just spamming on. Man, Agent 47 is going to be the Solomon survivor from the back, and Team 52 is just dealing a lot of damage. All of the players are just down. Agent 47, he's being the Solomon survivor. Can he actually able to revive the whole team? Can he go for the respawn? I mean, that's the best option for him. Man, that was something great. That was chaotic. But there's one more team gonna be joining in the party, and they're just like, we are not leaving the piece of cake here. Oh, good spray, good spray.
Good positioning as well coming in. At the moment as well. Trying to take down the players on the side of Team Secret as the damage is going to be immense. Will not be enough though. Agent 27 needs to escape this vicinity. Try to survive if possible. Or that's going to be a team elimination for the side of 52. At the moment, Team Secret covered, blinded by the smoke, just holding in their positions right now, hoping that no one's up close. Because they don't really know where they are. They're just out in the open. The only cover they have, the only real cover they have is the smokes. Flash, Void, gone out of the server again. That's a lot of teams. That's actually 5 teams now out of the picture. Team Secret, 12 eliminations. That is just fantastic at the moment.
Man, Team Secret, they're just here to dominate. They're just here to dominate the whole lobby, and they're doing this thing. Team Secret, 12 freaking elimination. That is looking so promising from the first match itself. This is really indeed needed to have a really great kickstart, right? But there's one more team going to be joining into the party, and they're going to prioritize the zone, which is amazing. But Team BTR is on the other hand, they're just waiting for them to come in. ASI8 and Young Gun Galacticons. These two teams, they're just on their radars. But Boom Esports, they are also dealing a lot of damage. Team Secret, Man Edge, what do you want to say about this particular one? Because in the Battle Road Chapter 3 or the first match, Team Secret is just here to dominate the whole lobby.
They are absolutely going nuts right now. I mean, everyone's performing. It's not just one player just, you know, going for those frags. It's everyone. Look at that. It's 4, 4, 3, 2. Everyone's doing their part. Everyone's getting those frags. Everyone's getting those finishes. Everyone's dealing damage. Mikey gets himself another one. Brings his number up to 4 as well. And now, boom. They are feeling the heat for sure. Look at this. Finally, a bit of retaliation, but immediately the trade, the cover comes in. Boom will go out without a point there in that fight. Just 1 overall as they go out in 13th position. Team Secret are going to be facing the likes of another team right now who's joining the fight. Zeres is already on the deck. He is bleeding. Team Secret, then they capitalize. They already lose 1 player. The Molotov will push 2K out. He's going to be on his knees as well. He's bleeding. Is that ASI8? That is ASI8 indeed. Trying to take down the big dog. Team Secret with 15 frags already into the server. Has lost 2. And ASI8, they might just be the team to eliminate, or maybe not, as they will get taken down as well. Mikey gets himself another. There's only 1 more player on the side of ASI8 surviving, but where is he? Is he spotted? Is he even there?
That's the question to arise, but Team Secret, 18 freaking kills and eliminations on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. ASI8 is going to get eliminated from this particular one, and we are down to our top 11 teams and 31.
The team's 26 players still in the Galacticos are going to be the one taking down Team Secret with 7 eliminations to their name. They still have 4 players standing. They are also in a good position to maybe get the chicken dinner themselves. They've started off days in a good note, and now trying to take down the players of the 52. Last surviving player, that is 47. He was unable to go for that recall. That is just unfortunate. But Wargare, with that man disadvantage overall, they're going to be taken down in position number 9, as well as Falak is on a rampage.
he is on rampage for sure. But on the other hand, we can see 14 Noki. He is just golden hand right now. He is spamming those HE and frag grenades and able to find some of the great connections already. But Misfits International, they are in top 8, but only and only one elimination on the map of Rondo, which is not a great number, boys. You have to take more and more. But Team 52, they are just gone. Agent 42 was the Solomon survivor right over there, and he has been eliminated from this particular one. Misfit International, they're trying their level best to find some of the eliminations and connections, but they're just not there right now. But Falak, alright, Falak is down to his knees, not already gone, but knocked out. He can go for the revival. 4 thrives. They need to be really cautious. Somewhere around there, dealing a lot of damage. Need to be really cautious here. That's what I'm saying.
9. Yangon Galacticos, along with Demons. With 9 as well.
Oh.
But RIQ, ooh, Santa. That was some precise gameplay they're taking on the side of RIQ, eliminating the entirety of the squad in the top 5 now, ladies and gentlemen. 10, that was a 10th frag, by the way, for Yangon Galacticos, and now they have a really good chance to maybe steal the spotlight from Team Secret. I mean, maybe not get, I mean, they have a chance to cross that 18 eliminations, but they have a really good chance to take the #1 spot, even with, in fact, with the amount of eliminations they have already, they're now focusing on the side of BTR. Will they be able to take them down? 7 eliminations for BTR, 10 for Yangon Galacticos. The boulders are gonna be the cover for them. Circle
Indeed.
in their favor. They don't really need to worry about this.
They don't have to right now. Ten elimination point for Yangon right as of now. But oh, why in esports, 3 of the players have been on their knees. This is not looking a great condition for them. Woxy is going to be the Solomon survivor. He's just barely surviving, and this marks elimination for Team Vine Esports with only 6 elimination points. And if I'm not wrong, they're only having 6 points from this particular one. Oh no, Vine Esports, this was a huge blunder from the start already. But as I was talking about Boom Esports Edge, I haven't seen Boom Esports playing that passive because they always play way too aggressive from the start. But right now, they're in the passive approach. What is going to be their pace in the next upcoming matches is going to be the question. Maybe they are actually analyzing the lobby. Maybe they are analyzing the whole team and their surroundings.
Wargame, once again, their position is compromised. P2K are still the ones trying to take them down. The man disadvantage in terms of squad size. P2K with 4 players, Wargame with just 3. This could turn out to be deadly, but if Wargame can just probably take down one pretty early, and they probably can do so because there's another squad now third partying this fight. 4Ts in the vicinity, and they're taking down everyone that moves. C2K finally retaliates, take down who? Wargaya though, they're gonna be feeling the heat as well as they drop 1. C2K with 2 players alive still. 4T, 2 players on the feed actually. 4T though, 3, and I believe Falak is closing in. Distance is going to be dangerous as he comes in, takes down Ignish. There's just 1 more player on the side of GTK. Venom will be back on his feet anytime soon, but Wargame, they might want to take this chance. They might want to go for this fight. OT though just scouting at the moment, waiting for the perfect opportunity as Falak is closing in the distance.
I mean, at this particular moment, this is a fight. This is just a positioning warfare right as of now. We can see, but oh, why in esports, 3 of the players have been on their knees. This is not looking a great condition for them. Voxy is going to be the solo survivor. He's just barely surviving, and this marks elimination for Team Wine Esports with only 6 elimination points. And if I'm not wrong, they're only having 6 points from this particular one. Oh no, Wine Esports, this was a huge blunder from the start already. But as I was talking about Boom Esports Edge, I haven't seen Boom Esports playing that passive because they always play way too aggressive from the start. But right now they're in the passive approach. What is going to be their pace in the next upcoming matches is going to be the question, maybe.
In terms of squad size, T2K with 4 players, Warguy with just 3. This could turn out to be deadly, but if Warguy can just probably take down one pretty early, and they probably can do so because there's another squad now third partying this fight. 4 T's in the vicinity, and they're taking down everyone that moves. T2K finally retaliate, take down who? Warguy though, they're gonna be feeling the heat as well as they drop 1. T2K with 2 players alive still. 4T, 2 players on the feed actually. 4T though, 3. And I believe Falak is closing in. Distance is going to be dangerous as he comes in, takes down Ignish. There's just one more player on the side of T2K. Venom will be back on his feet anytime soon, but Warguy, they might want to take this chance. They might want to go for this fight. 4T though, just scouting at the moment, waiting for the perfect opportunity as Falak is closing in the distance.
I mean, at this particular moment, this is a fight. This is just a positioning warfare right as of now. We can see 3 of the teams just actually spamming on this single compound, which is really important for Team 2TK to be like really cautious, because from the back ends we can see 4 Thrives just spamming a hand, and there we have it. One more knock coming in, and might be this marks an elimination because Venom is going to be the solo mid survivor. He's just not spotted yet. Maybe his position has been revealed already. This is going to be something really cautious, and there we have it. Venom trying to do something amazing. Venom able to take one more knockout, which is great. But Venom, he goes down.
And with that, the
on their knees. This is not looking a great condition for them. Voxy is going to be the solo survivor. He's just barely surviving, and this marks elimination for Team Wine Esports with only 6 elimination points. And if I'm not wrong, they're only having 6 points from this particular one. Oh no, Wine Esports, this was a huge blunder from the start already. But as I was talking about Boom Esports Edge, I haven't seen Boom Esports playing that passive because they always play way too aggressive from the start. But right now they're in the passive approach. What is going to be their pace in the next upcoming matches is going to be the question, maybe they're actually analyzing the lobby, maybe they're analyzing the whole team and their surroundings.
Warguy once again, their position is compromised. T2K are still the ones trying to take them down. The man disadvantage in terms of squad size, T2K with 4 players, Warguy with just 3. This could turn out to be deadly, but if Warguy can just probably take down one pretty early, and they probably can do so. T2K with 2 players alive still. 4T, 2 players on the feed actually. 4T though, 3. And I believe Falak is closing in. Distance is going to be dangerous as he comes in, takes down Ignish. There's just one more player on the side of T2K. Venom will be back on his feet anytime soon, but Warguy, they might want to take this chance. They might want to go for this fight. 4T though, just scouting at the moment, waiting for the perfect opportunity as Falak is closing in the distance.
I mean, at this particular moment, this is a fight. This is just a positioning warfare right as of now. We can see 3 of the teams just actually spamming on this single compound, which is really important for Team 2TK to be like really cautious, because from the back ends we can see 4 Thrives just spamming a hand, and there we have it. One more knock coming in, and might be this marks an elimination because Venom is going to be the solo mid survivor. He's just not spotted yet. Maybe his position has been revealed already. This is going to be something really cautious, and there we have it. Venom trying to do something amazing. Venom tried to able to take one more knockout, which is great. But Venom, he goes down.
And with that, the entirety of the squad of T2K is gone.
Man, that was something great. That was chaotic. But there's one more team gonna be joining in the party, and they're just like, we are not leaving the piece of cake here. Oh, good spray, good spray.
Positioning as well coming in. At the moment as well. Trying to take down the players on the side of Team Secret as the damage is going to be immense. Will not be enough though. Agent 27 needs to escape this vicinity. Trying to survive if possible. Or that's going to be a team elimination. To the side of 52. At the moment, Team Secret covered, blinded by the smoke, just holding on their positions right now, hoping that no one's up close, because they don't really know where they are. They're just out in the open. Is the smokes. Flash, Void, gone out of the server again. That's a lot of teams. That's actually 5 teams now out of the picture. Team Secret, 12 eliminations. That is just fantastic at the moment.
Man, Team Secret, they're just here to dominate. They're just here to dominate the whole lobby, and they're doing this thing. Team Secret, 12 freaking elimination. That is looking so promising from the first match itself. This is really indeed needed to have a really great kickstart, right? But there's one more team going to be joining into the party, and they're going to prioritize the zone, which is amazing. But Team BTR is on the other hand, they're just waiting for them to come in. ASI8 and Young Gun Galacticons, these two teams, they're just on their radars. But Boom Esports, they are also dealing a lot of damage. Team Secret, Man Edge, what do you want to say about this particular one? Because in the Battlefield Chapter 3 or the first match, Team Secrets is just here to dominate the whole lobby.
They are absolutely going nuts right now. I mean, everyone's performing. It's not just one player just, you know, going for those frags. It's everyone. Look at that. It's 4, 4, 3, 2. Everyone's doing their part. Everyone's getting those frags. Everyone's getting the finishes. Everyone's dealing damage. Mikey gets himself another one. Brings his number up to 4 as well. And now, boom. They are feeling the heat for sure. Look at this. Finally, a bit of retaliation, but immediately the trade, the cover comes in. Boom will go out without a point there in that fight. Just 1 overall as they go out in 13th position. Team Secret are going to be facing the likes of another team right now who's joining the fight. Zeres is already on the deck. He is bleeding. Secret, can they capitalize? They already lose 1 player. The Molotov will push 2K out. He's going to be on his knees as well. He's bleeding. Is that ASI8? That is ASI8 indeed. Trying to take down the big dog. Team Secret, 15 frags already into the server. Has lost 2. And ASI8, they might just be the team to eliminate, or maybe not, as they will get taken down as well. Mikey gets himself another. There's only 1 more player on the side of ASI8 surviving, but where is he? Is he spotted? Is he even there?
That's the question to arise for Team Secret. 18 freaking kills and eliminations on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. ASI8 is going to get eliminated from this particular one, and we are down to our top 11 teams and 31 players. 18 minutes into the match, but this is just not stopping. And 2 of the Pakistani teams are still coming into the fight, and there we have it. Hong Kong team is also coming into the retaliation, and there we have it. I mean, Edge. The crossfire condition has been set down. AMZ is also going to get down on the knees. Will only satisfy 2 eliminations, but 2 of the players of Team Secret is down. There's no revival. There's no recoil. This is going to be the deadly duo on our screens. Maybe or maybe not.
Probably is gonna be. I mean, I think the recall is not going to be possible anymore for these players because they're very, very far away from any of the recall towers I see. Enough, if you ask me. decent number of points. They probably just need to survive now, but I think that's not going to be possible because they have lost one, and the last surviving player will probably need to just try to survive for as long as possible. Jackie's gone, and now Team Secret, I believe, will lose the final player. There you have it. They are going to be taken down in 10th position. But 18 finishes, that's gonna put them in the top 3 for sure. Maybe top 5. Could be top 3 even, as a matter of fact. 20 minutes in, 9 teams, 26 players still in the server. Yangon Galacticos are gonna be the one taking down Team Secret with 7 eliminations to their name. They still have 4 players standing. They are also in a good position to maybe get the chicken dinner themselves. They've started off days on a good note. And now trying to take down the players of Galaxy 2. Last surviving player, that is 47. He was unable to go for that recall. That is just unfortunate. But Wargare, with the man disadvantage overall, they're going to be taken down in position number 9, as well as Falak. He's on a rampage.
He is on rampage for sure, but on the other hand, we can see 14 Noki. He is just golden hand right now. He is spamming those HE and frag grenades and able to find some of the great connections already. But Misfits International, they are in top 8, but only one elimination on the map of Rondo, which is not a great number, boys. You have to take more and more. But Team 52, they are just gone. Agent 42 was the Solomon survivor right over there, and he has been eliminated from this particular one. Misfit International, they're trying their level best to find some of the eliminations and connections, but they're just not there right now. But Falak, alright, Falak is down to his knees, not already gone, but knocked out. He can go for the revival. 4 thrives. They need to be really cautious. Somewhere around there, dealing a lot of damage. Need to be really cautious here. That's what I'm saying.
Galacticos, along with Demons, with 9 as well. But RIQ, Santa. That was some precise gameplay they're taking on the side of RIQ, eliminating the entirety of the squad within the top 5 now, ladies and gentlemen. 10. That was a 10th frag, by the way, for Yangon Galacticos, and now they have a really good chance to maybe steal the spotlight from Team Secret. I mean, maybe not get... I mean, they have a chance to cross that 18 eliminations, but they have a really good chance to take the #1 spot, even with, in fact, with the amount of eliminations that they have already. They're now focusing on the side of BTR. Will they be able to take them down? 7 eliminations for BTR, 10 for Yangon Galacticos. The boulders are gonna be the cover for them. So
Indeed,
in their favor. They don't really need to worry about this.
They don't have to right now. 10 elimination point for Yangon Galacticons. That is looking amazing. Boulders, and they're just using their cover flares to get some of the additional covers and in this open zone right now. But 17 players are remaining, but there we have it. Santa, the precise gameplay is just coming in. 2004 has been down. He's just knocked out right now, but Falak, he is using that HE grenade. He will be able to one knockout maybe, but no, Falak is going to get down on his knees. 2 of the players are only surviving from the side of 4 Thrives, Noki, and one of the players of Team 4 Thrive. This is not going to be easy for them. They need to be really cautious. Noki is dealing a lot of damage right now, really low to the HP. He just dealt a 25% HP maybe. He's just gone right now. But Noki is going for those bandages, being calm. One more grenade might be a close call. He's not having any sort of grenades. Oh, Noki.
The play is perfect. Noki just took down the entirety of the squad. There, I mean, he got those 2 frags, and the side of Demon are going to be out of the picture immediately. We're down to the top 4 now, ladies and gentlemen. And I kind of am really happy to see that the side of 4T has made it to the top 4 on day 1. Game number 1 as well, as a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really happy to see this, because usually you see this on what, like day 2, day 3, one of the last matches, but this time, right off the bat, you got to see 4T thriving
Indeed,
as well to be in the top. And now BTR, Misfits International, 4 thrives. Let's see if this surviving player can steal the chicken dinner. It's not easy, but it's not impossible either. We've seen that before. We can see it again.
Young on Galacticons, man, especially Santa. Alright, man, what he is exactly up to. 8 elimination points for the teams, and that AUG is just coming into the hand. He is just using that AUG like a laser. He is just going amazing, but Young on Galacticons, this wasn't there to be happening, but there we have it. BTR is just down to their knees, and they are just eliminated. Young on Galacticons. One of the players is there on the knees, going for that easy revival. But 4 Thrives Noki, being the Solomon survivor, and Misfits International, they were actually dealing a lot of damage, and especially they were actually struggling in the start. But they're in the top 3, which is really great. They're not having that much of elimination points. But Misfit International, can they exactly take this chicken dinner happen? Noki?
That is the question. That is what we're all waiting to see. They don't have a lot of eliminations to work with, so these points are going to be very, very important, very crucial for them. They're Galacticos on their hand. They want this so bad. Misfit International, they've already lost 1. The other player is really, really low. Could actually take him down. Grenades are raining. Misfit International. Can you make a move here? But boy is going to be taking that grenade to his face. Well, good grenade, but they will lose 1 player thanks to Noki coming out of the nowhere and taking down Master Smile. Romeo there, though, maybe go for the revival immediately.
Man, that solo player from 4 Thrives, especially Noki AK, he is actually dealing a lot of damage. Center, he's just going down, but his positioning has been revealed. I'm talking about 4 Thrives Noki. He is just surviving out of the zone right now, but dealing a lot of damage. Noki, there's a chance for him to make this chicken dinner happen. He's dealing damage, he's trying to steal the kills, which is the great strategy coming in. But Misfits, no, this is not exactly what would be happening. Center really into the HP. Romeo, he's down. Master Smile and Santa being the 2-woman survivor.
Beautiful play there, coming in with a shotgun, taking down 1 immediately. And Galacticos will get that player back on their feet. It's going to be a 3v3 situation right now against Misfit International. Noki, I believe, is still surviving somewhere.
Indeed.
So he's probably just going to be trying to get any extra frag that he can, probably steal a couple points here and there, but he's also on the hunt to maybe get the chicken dinner. It's going to be very beautiful if it actually happens. 3v3 now. Young Galacticos with International, they're going to be facing off against each other. The Raids are going to come in. Noki takes down 1. It's actually him taking down 1 on the Blue Boy, and Mr. International, they won't retaliate against Young Galacticos, but they're going to be taken down as well. Now all of a sudden, just 1 player standing. Well, is he going to be enough? Yes, he is. Beautiful play, but now Noki has a really good chance to go for that chicken dinner. A 3v3 turned to a 1v1 against 4T, by the way. We'll talk about this fight in a second, because right now it's a 1v1. FA versus Noki. 4 Tribes versus Misfit International.
Man, this is amazing. 14 Noki being the Solomon survivor. He was the Solomon survivor for 4 Thrives, and he brought his team in the top 2, and maybe he's got to be taking that winner when the chicken dinner happen. But every from the side of Misfit International, he don't know where exactly Noki is, but Noki is having a small slight of instinct maybe from those grenade trajectory. Noki, that grenade might actually end him down, but no. The grenade, the trajectory wasn't right. Noki is having an amazing spot right now on that particular bridge. It's now from chaos to control. They have earned every inch here. But 4 Thrives Noki, can you exactly make the last nail in the coffin and make this chicken dinner happen for your team? And we'll be taking the 10th elimination for your team. Lot of
3 grenades.
Exactly.
FE though. He is cooking up a grenade, and ooh, this one's on point. This one's on point. Okay, he's not done yet, but at least that deals a lot of damage. Now he has softened up Noki a bit. He'll be healing up quite a bit, but not over yet. Both of them making moves very cautiously. Cooking up a grenade, Noki. How good is a prediction? Well, it's completely off, unfortunately. And there you go. That is not where he is. And Misfit International, I think he understands where the player is right now. They got a much more clear idea of where he is, and the grenades are going to be cooking up. Again, Noki, this could be damaging him a little, but it's not enough, so the heal will be coming in immediately. Now, this is just a battle of grenades at the moment, and Noki, I think, is going to be enough. I think that will land. I think that is going to be the end.
Oh my god, Noki! 4 tries will be taking this winner chicken dinner for their team, and especially Noki. That grenade was amazing. He is just a demon right now. And man, I did not expect this kind of domination coming in from the side of Noki. Edge.
That was a last grenade too in the arsenal. That was the final nail in the coffin, and well, as you said, he hammered it well into that coffin. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Team 4 tribes. What a way to start the day. Ooh, this is just amazing. I mean, great start to the day. I gotta admit, I am happy to see the kind of performance that they pulled off right off the bat, and overall, a great game. See, I mean, we've seen a lot of eliminations coming in. We've seen how these teams are going to be adapting to the Chapter 3, and we've also seen some new faces coming up. So, yeah, overall, it's been a wonderful start, and not just for for tribes, but for other teams as well. I mean, Mr. International coming up till the end to the second position. It's good. It's good to see. We don't really have a lot of information on them, but now we kind of do understand how they play and their play style and the way that they move on the map. We've also seen how good T2K was up until some point, right? ASI 8 during that fight as well. They've all performed out of their minds, and you can already see all of these teams. They're giving it their all from day number 1.
I mean, they're just giving their all, but especially young on Galacticons. I had a small slight instinct that they might be actually taking this winner chicken dinner, but 4 Thrives Noki, he was the man, he was the person because of which Young on Galacticons wasn't able to take that winner chicken dinner from the Beacons. But on the other hand, if we are going to be talking about that last particular zone, man, Edge, I mean, 4 Thrives Noki especially, he dealt a lot of damage. He dealt a lot of problematic situation for the other teams. Man, he deserved every inch of that match, every inch of the map, and he just won that winner with the chicken dinner for the team. But how is that? How many points they are actually having right now? That's going to be a question. We got to be looking at that soon, but maybe top 1, top 3, I don't know. It's just really hard to guess, but because all of the teams, especially top 3, right, they're having amazing points, and especially, man, Team Secret, 18 elimination points solo.
True.
I mean, that was just amazing. 18 elimination points from the side of Team Secret, just total domination.
Yeah, I mean, I believe they don't have any placement points, so that should probably mean they get 18. And I mean, team 40, they probably have 10 eliminations with this, so that's 10 extra points. That's 20 overall. So they probably are going to be number 1, number 2, number 3 tops, as you said. They probably are not going to be going below that for sure. So that's a great start. Chicken dinner once again is going to be helping you move on, and the Rondo once again was as chaotic as we expected it to be, was as aggressive as we expected it to be right off the bat. Right, we've seen teams just come in. Go berserk right off as soon as the players dropped into the map, and the recall once again playing off perfectly. And I gotta admit, just the way that Falak was moving on the map right off the start, it was beautiful to watch. And as the side, as we were talking about Team Seeker as well, right, 18 eliminations.
Yeah, man.
That was kind of interesting and fabulous to watch. I kind of am looking forward to see if they are going to be consistent with the gameplay, with the amount of frags, or was that just something that is reserved for Rondo? Right? I mean, it just could be just one map where you go aggressive. The other 2 maps could be a change of strategy. Is it one of those situations, or is their game plan just go aggressive today?
I mean, yeah, there's one more team we were talking about in the middle, right? That was Boom Esports, because we have seen in the Battle Wars Chapter 2, Boom Esports was just dominating, right? They were so damn aggressive with every match, and especially on the map of Rondo, Boom Esports was one of the teams we actually look forward to. They always go for those recalls and that aggressive play and aggressive pace from the start only, but right now, Boom Esports, they are really on that slow pace. Maybe they're just analyzing the lobby, maybe analyzing the players and teams. I don't know what Boom Esports trying to be doing in this one. But let's just have a look on the chicken dinner stats and team stats.
Yeah, I mean, the team that everyone's going to be talking about for a bit right now is 4T. Noki with 4, IQQ with no eliminations unfortunately, Falak with 5, and Huzaifa just 1 elimination. That's 10 total. And look at the knocks coming from Noki. I mean, he's been dealing a lot of damage, 1,000 in this in this matchup here, ladies and gentlemen, and he was the last standing survivor for the squad, and they somehow pulled it back into their grip. You know, the match was lost for them when Falak went down and IQQ went down, but then Noki, well, he was a pillar, and he managed to not just get the chicken dinner, but you know, get the audience riled up, get the team. I'm pretty sure everyone's feeling really confident right now, especially after the performance and that last grenade, man. I mean, that was a clutch. That's all I'm gonna say. That was a beautiful thing to watch. He had 3 grenades. First one failed. Second one was on point. The last one, well, that was just a cherry on top.
Indeed, man. Let's just have a look on the MVP, and that is going to be Young Galacticon Santa. Why not? Because he took an amazing damage, and especially he was using that AOG like a laser. I was talking about those sprays were so amazing, and now players are not actually going for M416. They're going for that AOG with that compensator coming up with that extended mag. Man, the damage was amazing, and he actually deserved that spot.
And top 4 players, I mean, Santa obviously the MVP there coming in. Jaiki was one of the key factors for the side of Team Secret. Once again, we're talking about how good the players on Team Secret were, right? Everyone was contributing. And then Falak with 5 eliminations, and we also have 2 from the side of Team Secret there at the end. And talking about match summary, we have 106 total eliminations, 7 grenade eliminations, one of it being the last clutch frag there, 2 airdrops looted, 1 vehicle elimination, 13,039 healing done, and well, longer than the standings will be on our screen right now, and it's going to be Young Galacticos actually stealing it from 4T thanks to that 1 extra point that they got in terms of elimination. I mean, in terms of elimination, they got 6, but those 6 points helped them secure 21 total points here in final.
Exactly, and Team Secret edge. Total domination, total raw power coming in, 18 eliminations and 18 points, and they are taking the 3rd spot already. I mean, Team Secret, what you guys were up to? What was the breakfast you guys had? 18 eliminations in the 3rd spot. This is amazing. And you can see all of the standings on our screen. Team BT are taking the 5th spot. Misfits, they will be taking the 6th spot on the master ranking and 11 points. Hong Kong team will be taking 7th, YN 6th, RIQ 5th. Warguy will be taking 5th, and Team Flash will be taking 4 points and the 11th spot. And we can see from 12 to 18. So these teams need to actually buckle up really fast, or else they will be losing that pace. I mean, this is only the first map we're doing on the map of Angle. Can we see the same type of domination coming in?
Yeah, that is the question that we all have in our minds right now. The consistency is what we've seen these teams lack at some point, right? Chapter 1, Chapter 2. That is one area that a lot of these teams struggle. And if any of these teams can master just consistently performing, I mean, you don't need to perform great every single time. You don't need the chicken dinner every time, right? You just need to have a decent amount of points every game. And I mean, right now you will make it to the grand finals, and if you keep performing the same way throughout the grand finals as well, you might just win the entirety of the thing without even getting a chicken dinner. We've seen that before. We've seen teams do that before. Stay on number 1, get to number 1 spot without having any chicken dinners. Why? Because they have a perfect balance of position points and elimination points. Now, that is a sweet, I mean, if they can just find the sweet spot, I mean, Team Secret, they got 18 elimination points right now. Moving on to the next game, if they get 18 again, but just, you know, not in terms of elimination alone, let's say they get 8 points from, maybe 12 points from elimination and 6 points from position points, that still gives them 18 total points. Now, that is still a decent, good score, good amount of points moving on to game 3. Now, you'll probably be sitting at 36 by the end of game 2. Now, that is a decent number if they can manage to do so. I mean, if they can get chicken dinner, well, all good. But if not, then I think having that sweet spot is probably going to be the the go-to
Yeah.
strategy. Maybe. I mean, once again, it's all speculation. It's what I think. Maybe what I think. Maybe some of the players will be like, nah, that's a very bad strategy. We'll just go, all in, go balls out, take down everyone on the server, get as many points as possible, as many times as possible. Now that is something that can work as well, right? We've seen that thing work for teams like the Xavier, for E Arena, for teams like IC as well previously, and we've seen it work, but on paper, I mean, it's easier said than done. So we'll see how things go on as we move on to Erangel now. Much more calmer, I would say. Much more slower than Rondo, of course, but much more textbook plays. Many more textbook plays can be expected on this map.
I mean, it's a wrangle, right? It's the OG map already, and teams exactly know where to do and make their rotations. And I mean, we all started our journey with a small tutorial on PUBG Mobile on the map of Wrangle, right? That's where we all started from. So I mean, we know the nerves on the map of Wrangle, and these teams and these international players know what they're going to be doing on map of Wrangle for sure. And as you were talking about in summary, that teams can actually be so silent, just rotate like ghost, and maybe get some of the good elimination points. And I mean, you're just talking about being consistent, right? Not always about to dominate, and you can actually go into the grand finals and maybe can win the whole series and claim the verse this time of chapter number 3rd. I mean, it's really easy to say, but when you are in that international lobby, when you're in that dominant lobby, I mean, the handshake already. Let's just see what's going to be happening on the map of Wrangle. We will be starting really soon, because now the storyline is going to be different. Now the map is different, the storyline is different for sure. Now it's all about your traditional play, your natural gameplay. Because on the map of Wrangle, you don't have to do something new. Because Rondo, it's a new map into the game. You can do something new because there is respawn tower, respawn features, a ton of features to play around and to play with. But on the map of Wrangle especially, it's all about your traditional and natural gameplay coming in.
True. And also, like, this particular map, right? We didn't really get to see a lot coming in from Wine, Flash, and DRS. Now,
Yeah.
those are some big names, if you ask me. Team Flash, come on. Who expected them to go out this early? DRS, another Nepali powerhouse. You don't expect them to go out pretty early as well. Boyne as well, on the other hand, were taken out pretty quick. So I'm expecting them to make a comeback into this one. So they are probably going to be, the teams to watch. And there was also BTR. There was also BTR in the mix. But once again, it's pretty early to call out anything, to be really honest, because it's still day one. It's just map 1, phase 1. We still have a long way to go. And BTR, Flash, some of these teams are one of those teams where they don't start off, immediately. They take their sweet time, and then they start kicking everyone in the server right where it hurts.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm waiting for. Hopefully, Wrangle is probably going to be a little different for the side of, DRS Gaming, Bigatron, RIQ as well. As a matter of fact, they still are. I'm still waiting on them to make some amazing plays. ASI8 is going to be one of the teams I'm kind of looking out for as well. I mean, 4T obviously is going to be the team you kind of are. I mean, everyone's going to be looking out for, especially after the performance they just pulled out on the map of Rondo. So ASI8, I have to say, them and Min's Esports. I mean, these are the teams I'm going to be looking out for on the map of Wrangle, along with, as I said, just what was the other team I said? I'm sorry, it was RIQ. RIQ is going to be the team that I probably will be keeping an eye out for, to see how they perform on the map of Wrangle, because their performances on the Wrangle have been pretty decent from what I remember last time. And if my memory serves me right, Wrangle should be theirs.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be playoffs and match number 2 of day number 1. It is going to be Wrangle starting off really strong, somewhere around in the region of Nova Ripnoi and in the between of Milta, ending and George Pool containers in George Pool City. So Pochinki, being the heart of the map and being in the center of the flight path, can we see a great hot drop coming in? And poaching is going to be the question, but for sure we can see maybe 2 of the teams coming in and taking drop clashes in the region of Pochinki. and I'd love to see that.
Drop clashes, come on the map of Erangel, I think everyone would love to. Cool is where we'll see some action immediately between BTR and Warga. And Warga, do they have only 3 again? I believe so. So there's going to be a 4v3 situation, but T2K, they're putting the screws to the side of RRQ, and they might just lose their players. They might be the first team to get eliminated on this server right now.
That might be the case right now. BTR. Apartments. We haven't seen fights near the region of apartments for sure. But Wargay versus BTR, this is going to be an interesting one. Both of the teams, they're trying to find some of the weapons, right? Those assault rifle and shotgun into the close range encounter. Maybe they might actually get level 3 or level 2 helmets and vest.
That of RIQ, and well, I don't think he's going to be standing for any longer than a minute or two, as he's going to be surrounded by players on the side of T2K, and RIQ is going to be the first team to get eliminated with no points as well, unfortunately. That's one gone, and oh my lord, look at this. SKG on the other hand now going to be taken down as well. Flash, as we were talking about them. A couple of celebratory rounds here, just shooting. I mean, they're happy, especially. Okay. He's having fun. That's what we love to see. As 2 teams already get taken down. SKG, I mean, come on. We expected a little more from the Hong Kong team, but they'll take that for now. They have 6 points. RIQ have 5 points, and both of them are eliminated with 0 points.
Indeed. Misfit International, they had a decent match in the previous one on the map of Rondo, but what exactly they're packed with in this one? Because FV, he's really low to the HP and he wants to take fight against Frag, if I'm not wrong. It's going to be Team TRS on the other hand, and then we have a double shotgun pump action coming into the hands. Frag will be finding the first elimination for the team, and ladies and gentlemen, reminding you here, I mean, we don't have any sort of respawn points coming in on the map of Erangel. So once you're gone, you're forever gone on the map. But there we have it, Team BTR versus Wargate. This fight has been stretched a lot, and Wargate especially, they're losing the players real fast. 2004 has been going down to the knees. BTR, they were able to find 2 of the players down on the opponent team. This is going to be a 2v3 situation. He was trying to pull it down, and there we have it. He's also gone. Solomon Survivor. Can he actually make a 1v3 edge?
It's not easy. Oh, the UMP, I thought maybe probably we'll get more, but no. Misfit International with no points at the moment. I've already lost 2 players as DRS Gaming. They got themselves 2 points. 4 players still alive. It's good to see. I mean, it's good to see all these teams that have, that have not performed really well in game number 1, picking up the pace immediately in game number 2. They're not taking their time. They're immediately back on this, gravy train, and they're taking it up. Warga, SKG, RIQ, 3 teams already out of the picture. 6 minutes in, 15 teams still in the picture. 57 players still alive in the server. Milta is the place where one of these teams will probably be eliminated. Misfit, DRS. Man advantage, clearly DRS.
Absolutely. I mean, Misfits right now, the best situation and the best decision for them is going to be rotate. Just rotate from this particular region, because DRS, they are actually looking in a better situation and condition right now. And from here, DRS is like the rents are due for tomorrow. But DRS Gaming found 2 good eliminations on Misfits International. And Wade is really low to the HP, 5 HP remaining, not able to find that particular knockout. XMPs, he is going close Close range and personal, but Young on Galacticons versus Team Secret. Alright, alright. So two of these big dogs, two of these big teams coming in. And now this particular one is going to be something interesting because Team Secret versus Team Young on Galacticons. Edge. Both of the teams in the last one were just going crazy. And now we can see Santa. Man, he was the MVP of the last match. And here, he's just dominating with that UMP9.
Secret. Okay. He needs to go for these fights and he needs to win those, but no, he's gonna lose. And Santa surviving, as you said, you know, the MVP. Will he be able to survive? Yes, he will. The only one standing right now inside of Young on Galacticos, as Romeo is gonna be bleeding. Probably as well. UK out in the open is gonna get taken down with that Team Secret. Well, it's an open secret now that they're eliminated in position number 15. Santa, the only one standing. Will he be able to go for this revival? I think so. Is there anyone up close is the question, and I don't think anyone's there to actually take them down. Young on Galacticos, they're gonna be happy that they will manage to use, you know, survive with 2 players and already have 4 points coming into this one. 4 eliminations, so they will survive at the moment. Romeo, will he be bleeding again? No, he's not. He's gonna be healing immediately. They're trying to get back into the zone as a men's. They have to face the likes of 4T, who are feeling really confident, especially after the game on Rondo. And a men's, they're feeling the heat. They probably are going to be regrouping here. They're probably retreating.
I mean, for sure, they're feeling the heat for sure. Goku Bot is also going to get down on his knees. Torok is going to be the solo mission survivor. What exactly he's going to be doing here? Can he rotate? Can he go away from this battleground? And yeah, exactly, he's doing that. He wants to survive. He wants to survive for his team, and maybe that solo winner when the chicken dinner coming in for the side of Turok. But Edge, Team 4 thrives, coming in and taking 3 elimination points against them. It is something interesting, right? And Team T2K Esports, on the other hand, they were looking so phenomenal. But wait, that grenade actually going really hazardous for them. And Solomon Survivor, no, they actually lost their players. 3 of the players are down to their knees, cannot do anything. But wait, from the long range team, Skyforce is coming here out of nowhere and will be finding that player particular down. Oh my god, that was amazing.
That was brilliant and lovely to watch as we have Skyforce on this side trying to join the fight now. Will they be able to take down the side of Demon is the question, as they lose one immediately. This Mongolian team, they have players spread up quite beautifully, if you ask me. The lies in a great spot, and Gauntlet will be taking down one, and immediately he's spotted and taken down just like that with the M4. And all of a sudden Skyforce is now feeling the force from the ground. Gauntlet 79, the only one standing. Will he be able to do anything here? He comes out blindly and will be taken out with crystal clear vision. 6 elimination points for Demon, and Skyforce, well, as I said, the ground force was just too much for them. And that's 11 teams now in the server, 37 players still alive, 10 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. We have lost Team Secret. We have lost Skyforce and RIQ in the meanwhile. T2K as well, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, we have lost a lot of teams already. Top 11 teams and 37 players remaining. So I was speculating that teams might be actually being really passive on the map of Wrangle, but actually they are so far opposite from my expectations. They're being really aggressive from the start itself, and you can see we started with 18 teams and we are down to 11 teams and 11 minutes already into the match. And now we can see Team Flash on the other hand, they will be enjoying good 4 elimination points. They're just dominating right now. And Young on Galacticons on the other hand, they eliminated Team Secret. They were just totally dominating on the map of Rondo, and they are going to shut them off. And Team 4 thrives as well. Man, 3 elimination points. They were actually, I mean, they were so close to get 4 elimination points. But it was Team War Guy. On the other hand, the Solomon player took a right decision to rotate from that particular spot. But Team Flash, This is an open compound. I don't feel like I don't have a great vibe from this particular compound because I mean it's a single shot, and maybe some of the grenades might get spammed on them. But Young on Galacticons, they are caught in the rotation, not able to find the adequate amount of damage. Flash right now just wasting ammunitions.
They're trying their best to maybe get a pick onto anyone. And Zeus, there you go, will take down Romeo. There's only one more player standing on the side of Young On. And they probably will get the confirmation onto Romeo as he is bleeding and bleeding fast. And there you have it, Zeus gets it. Team Flash with 5 eliminations now. One player standing on side of Young on Galacticos, the last man standing. Where is he? Now that is a question everyone's looking the answer for. But as you said, you know, this open compound is not... Oh, I see Santa, by the way. But yeah, that open compound is making me anxious as well. Team Flash finally are on the rotation. They are just actually trying to surround the player on the side of Amint. As Turok will get taken down for sure. Their Team Flash to be good for 1, and I believe that's a squad elimination. Is it?
That could be the case right there. But FL Top, ooh, just dealing a lot of damage, just barely surviving. He's behind that bursted vehicle. Toss just one bullet connection, he's just down. Santa on the other hand, man, he's vibing on the music and he's just vibing on the battleground as well. Because Santa, he was just the MVP and he's just showing the same sort of dominance coming in. Young on Galacticons actually lost 3 of the players, Santa being the Solomon survivor. Edge, the biggest question is, can Santa take top 3, or maybe he can actually take that chicken dinner happen? I don't know, man. Maybe taking the chicken dinner happen. I mean, we have seen Noki doing it, but can Santa do it? It's going to be a question to ask.
Yeah, we've already seen one player, you know, pull it off all by himself. Santa, it's his turn. On the other hand, BTR, 3 players standing still, 4 eliminations. Not a great start of the day for them, but they have 16 total points. They'll be happy with it. At the moment, probably are going to be looking to, you know, maximize their score as much as possible. 40 ramming into players, taking them down on the side of Void. At the Void, they've lost 1, no points for them whatsoever. This one, 40 with 6 eliminations, they still have all 4 players standing. Pollock going for that loot immediately. We'll be going for that rotation now. This part of BTR, there's a lot happening here. 40 are looking in control of the game at the moment.
In control, indeed. I mean, you have to say in control in the panic situation. That's where your mental resilience come in. But Santa, is he doing great right now? I mean, he lost the players of his team, being the Solomon survivor. 52 and Agent 47 on the other hand will be eliminating Team BTR, and this marks an elimination for Team Whole BTR. I mean, they played amazing in the last one. BTR especially in Battleverse chapter 2nd, BTR was the winning team, right? But in this one, man, they're actually dealing a lot of they're dealing a lot of damage, and they're just struggling in the starting phase already.
Page 4 circle. Nothing much happening on the server right now. 52 and ASI8 are going to be facing the likes of each other right now. As 52, they will feel the heat. They will lose 1 player. But ASI8, they're going a different approach now. They're trying to close down the distance between them and 52. They understand the man advantage that they have over them right now is what they need to capitalize on. And 52. Will they be able to retaliate out in the smoke as well? Oh no, that was a questionable move when he's going to get taken down immediately. SYED now all of a sudden on the back foot as they lose one player. One player is always leading. Crypto and Panther are the only ones standing. Squash started making only Panther. Now, you know what to do. 40 is here as well. 52, Agent 47 hits the deck. It's going to get taken down, confirmed immediately. But 40, they could actually join this fight and eliminate both of these squads. As Panther now retreats, he leaves their teammates behind at 40. They come up, well, they're the cleaning crew, and they clean up 52.
Absolutely. Man, 4 tries. These guys are just going crazy right now. And especially Falak. He is just so talented, having 4 eliminations, the highest elimination point right now from side of 4 thrives, having 9 eliminations already. And ASI8, this marks an elimination for the whole team on #7, taking only 2 elimination points if I'm not wrong. ASI8, this wasn't a great match for them, but what exactly they are going to do in the next upcoming matches and how they are going to actually change their strategies and rotation into the upcoming one is going to be the question to ask. But 4 thrives on the other hand, FL is going to be in front of them. Team Flash versus Team 4 Thrives is the fight we are actually looking forward to. And this grenade, I mean the distance is really far away, but those grenades, they are actually trying to connect some of them. Not able to find any sort of connection so far. But Team 4 Thrives, man, Edge, this team is just dominating and actually playing amazing.
They are showing us why they're one of the fan favorite teams, why they are one of the most feared teams out there. Right off the bat, they're performing out of their mind, and I love it. I gotta admit, I've missed this from them, and now they're giving it, and I'm happy. Well, we'll see how things pan out. It's not over yet. Wine in the moment with 3 players standing. Can they get more points? Because they only have 2 eliminations. This is not enough. Team Flash on the other hand, there was 1. They still have 3 players on their feet. Wake Up might actually get taken down there, but Void, Woxy trying his best to maybe take him down. Top 6 teams, 18 players now still in the server, ladies and gentlemen, as Boom, they take down the player inside of Flash. They're now down to 2. They're being third-partied here. They're being centered and taken down. Tops is the deck thanks to Yummy. As 40 Noki from out of nowhere gets another. That's 3 frags for him now. Noki, he's having the most fun. I mean, everyone's having a good time, but Noki, he's just having fun.
Absolutely. The final battle is going to get started really soon. Top 6 teams. And we are down to 20 minutes into the game. And we are here with stage number 5. Boom Esports will be having only 1 elimination point. But now they were able to actually capitalize. All of the players still surviving into the aid, which is really great. Now, the storyline for Team 4 Thrives is just amazing. On the map of Rondo, amazing dominance coming in from the side of 4 Thrives Noki. And from here, in this particular one, all of the players, all of the consistent team is coming up and taking great 10 elimination points. So 4 Thrives is from the start already, they're just dominant, right? So imagine what exactly we are going to see and witness from this particular team in that whole upcoming matches and the whole upcoming, playoffs and play stages.
Is where we probably are going to be ending things on Erangel here. Team Flash powers as usual standing as they try to take down the players. And the vehicles there, not going to be easy with their 4T. Falak spotted. Boom now face the likes of Demon as well. They're out in the open. Flash. This is scary. This is very scary stuff. All of these open grasslands. Well, these uneven ridges for the side of 4T could be beneficial, but everyone else are just out in the open. They're going to be in a lot of trouble. 4T, the team with the clear advantage, along with Boom with 4 players. Everyone else, Void have 3, everyone else have 2. Yangon only has 1 last man standing. I believe that is Santa, the MVP. If he can pull off what Noki pulled off last time, this will be brilliant to watch. Noki just repairing immediately, getting ready to utilize his vehicle again. Broom now trying to close down the distance because they have to make their way into the circle. Not really that far away, but they still have to get themselves in a good position where they can actually go for those fights without having the risk of getting taken down from multiple angles.
I mean, exactly who's going to be taking this one? The pressure is there. Everyone is just holding their angles. But 40, man, they are now taking fight against Team Boom Esports with the help of Team Flash as well. Team Flash and Team 4 Thrives. Both of the teams are looking against Team Boom Esports and they're dealing a lot of damage. They're going for the revival. Maybe they will try their level best to revive the player, but it's used on the Team Flash. They're gone, and this marks elimination for Team Flash. Man, that was some shocking incident coming in from me. And Vine Esports, on the other hand, they're just on the lower edge. They're just centralized into the zone. They're just enjoying that zonal advantage. But Edge, it comes with their pros and cons, right? All of the teams are going to be looking at Team Vine Esports. They need to be really cautious. They need to have a lot of covers. And if they're having a cover flare for the end zone, that might actually be a great cherry on top.
It probably is. Gonna be the cherry on top. Everything looks tasty if you're at 4T right now. Boom. I mean, with the way things were going, they had a chance, but now it's all 4T, man. They probably are gonna be good for a back-to-back chicken dinner here. Void though, 3 players standing still, 2 points, 11 eliminations for 4T. That is it for 23.5 minutes into the clock. Both tribes are striving for another one. Who is the only one, that does not have any frags? As Santa. And as I talk about who he gets himself one, Santa was the one getting taken down there. Young Gon Galacticos are going to be out of the picture. They will not be able to pull off what Noki pulled off last time. And just like that, who is not going to stop anymore. He gets himself another knock. Will he be able to convert that into a point?
Yeah, 4 teams remaining, and right now, the win prediction for me is going to be Team 4 Thrives. They're looking amazing, but Vine Esports is going to be the biggest hurdle for them. They're just barely surviving. As I was talking about Edge, 4 Thrives is just surviving on the lower race, right? And right now Vine Esports as well, they're surviving at that lower range, so they will be dealing a lot of damage because of the grenades coming in, and they are going to spam out there. But Boom Esports surviving with a solo player, DMN surviving with 2 of the players. But Vine Esports, this is that particular team is going to be making the move. There we have it. Wu, on the other hand, front side of 4 Thrives will be using that grenade and will be finding the player down, and this marks an elimination for that particular team with 8 elimination points, which was an amazing start. In the end, they were able to take 4th spot Team DMN, but Vine Esports, this is what exactly I was talking about. For that, the retaliation coming in, the trade has been done over there. 14 elimination for Team Thrives, man. 14 freaking elimination coming in. Rampage is also there, but for that, the revival is really important. Vine Esports, they're already losing a lot of the players and dealing a lot of damage, and this marks an elimination for Team Vine, baby. And there we have it, Team Vine down to the end. And man, Team 4 Thrives takes winner chicken dinner. Man, oh man, this was so easy and they made it so smooth.
Wow, that was fantastic to watch, and that's 2 now back to back for 4 Thrives. These are the moments that make you wonder, like, why are the other teams playing this game? It's just amazing to watch how good 4 Thrives are when they lock in, and well, it's grind season, boys, and they are grinding. They're grinding really hard. It's grinding so hard. The opponents and anyone else in the server, they don't stand a chance. 4 Tribes, oh, they've tried twice now already. They got themselves a chicken dinner for the 2nd time in a row now. That's about 40 plus points overall, if I'm not wrong. And all this in day number 1 as well, right? I mean, this is what that squad can do. This is what we've been wanting the squad to do. This is what the audience have wanted, and well, now they are delivering it. And I gotta admit, I kind of am really happy for them. Gotta say, it's been a long time coming. These performances coming up. But at the same time, now that they have given us 2 back-to-back chicken dinners, can they make it the third? Now the greed starts kicking in.
I mean, four thrives. They're thriving for more. All of the four players are thriving for more, and if I'm not wrong, they're having a great gap right now. Maybe 15 or 16 points. Young on Galacticons is a team that are on the second spot of the overall rankings right now, and Team Four Thrives will be taking the first spot for sure. And maybe they're having a great lead of 15 to 16 points. But we'll be having a look on the match rankings really soon. But this particular one, on the map of Wrangle, it was amazing to look forward, and man, what a great match it was. Miramar, can they actually make it? Can they do the hat trick coming in? Right, 3 matches for four thrives. I mean, it's a little bit of greed coming in, as you were talking about, but I mean, we can just pray and wish for Team Four Thrives taking the next one as well.
True. I mean, the audience definitely wants it, the fans definitely want it. But you gotta give credit to other teams as well. I mean, Team Flash, they played really well this game as well. DRS, they started off strong. On the other hand as well, we've seen Skyforce, wanted to go for that fight, but that kind of did play against them. Unfortunately, they did get taken down there at the end. And Team Secret as well, we thought maybe they would probably do something similar, if not exactly the same. They tried, but this time it did not work out in their favor like they did on the map of Rondo. And moving on overall, right? It was just a brilliant, classic performance coming in from everyone. And as you can see on the highlight, I believe, of the highlights, you can see the side of HKG. They started off, it felt like they were winning the fights, but then Flash immediately turned the tide, and they took over from there.
I mean, exactly, and Misfits International, I mean, they were also dealing a lot of damage, and they were actually dealing a lot of struggle as well. But ASI8, they tried their level best. But this fight, for ASI8, I couldn't able to understand what they exactly wanted to do. And Young and Galactic on Santa was the Solomon Survivor right there, and Falak, man, the spray was amazing. I felt like he might able to do a collapse spray over there, taking 2 of the players down. But in the other hand, Four Thrives is a team taking this chicken dinner. But let's have a look on the winning team strats, because 14 Oki will be taking 3 great elimination. And I mean, overall, I did not expect coming up. I thought that Falak will be taking the highest elimination points from the side of Four Thrives, but IQQ will be taking 7 eliminations.
Yeah, I mean, he was the one dealing damage from the shadows. I mean, we usually have the other players in the spotlight, but IQQ, he was the one coming up and just getting those, finishes at the end. The damage, once again, is going to be dealt most by Noki for sure. Falak then by 40. I mean, remember the name, boys. You probably are going to be seeing that, on this winner chicken dinner team stats for quite a bit. This is the second time already in 2 games. Now, moving on further, I want to see how they will keep performing and the consistency. Well, for now at least, it's top notch. But can they keep it going the same way that it is in the further matches, in the future matches? That is what my question is going to be. But I kind of want to see who the MVP is going to be as well. I'm looking forward to see what teams are in second, third position, looking good. But for now, they're talking about MVP. It is going to be IQQ from the side of Four Tribes. And look at the damage distribution. I mean, it's mostly body. 55%, 10% headshots, 7 eliminations, 504 damage, 2 assists, 25 minutes and 14 seconds of survival time, 5 knocks, 167 heal. He was a star player, but he was not the only player popping off, right? There were other players stepping up as well. Now, not just from the side of 4T, but from other teams as well here in Inferno.
I mean, indeed, and IQQ, man, he's the MVP, and he was really dominant in the whole lobby. But the next map, the Miramar, can he repeat the same thing? I mean, we always talk about the reputation of their performance, because it's all about the consistency of the teams and the players all together. And it's all about the coordination in the end. And Team 4 thrives right now. All these 4 thriving players, the coordination is just amazing, and how they're actually presenting the strategies to us to the audience, to their fans, it's just great. Four Thrives, if they're going to play the same, I am telling you, Edge, they will be taking a great mark on the point tables already. Because I mean, this is just playoffs, right? This is not even grand finals, and if we can see Four Thrives playing like this, man, that'd be crazy. But top four players, all right. I mean, we can see three of the players coming in from side Four Thrives already, Edge.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. I mean, most of them are going to be fourth tries, but you can also see Order coming in from Demon, right? I mean, this was another player that was kind of putting up the numbers on the board. Just wasn't enough because once again, 40 was just dominating in every aspect there, every fight, every corner of the map. So yeah, overall 40 individually as well, they're performing really well. As a team, they're performing top notch right now. And talking about teams to watch, 40 definitely have to be there. 18 eliminations. Last time was Team Secret with 18. This time it's Team 40. Flash with 8 eliminations. I'm happy to see that they did pull up some numbers this time around. Last time they were eliminated with no points whatsoever. Demon, another Pakistani team with 8 eliminations. They have a really good shot of coming up strong next time. 52. I mean, until the last fight, it felt like they were also one of the contenders to maybe end up top 3. Now, this Malaysian team, kind of want to see how they pull up later on. But talking about match summary, why don't you take us through it, Inferno?
Absolutely. 68 total eliminations coming in, 3 graded eliminations, only and only 1 airdrop was looted because they don't need airdrops. All they need is just their shotguns to work with. 3 graded eliminations and 6,000 plus healings were done, and the longest elimination coming in from the side of Boom Yummy 799. 360-meter, amazing. And this was the match summary overall of match number 2 of day number 1, Edge. But after this, we will be having a look at the match rankings and then overall rankings, because I want to see where exactly Team 4 Thrives is actually thriving.
Talking about match rankings, it's pretty obvious which team is going to be on the top. 28. 28 total points. Demon with 12. Flash with 10 total points. Boom have 3 eliminations, bring the total up to 9. Void have 7 points, along with Yangon Galacticos, 52 with 6. BTR, DRS, T2K have 4 each. ASI 8 have 3. Skyforce have 2. TS have 2. And 1 point for Misfits and Wargame. And unfortunately for the side of RRQ, HKG and Men's Esports, they didn't succeed on securing even a single point, which means they will have 0 points as of now. And talking about the overall rankings after match 2, it's 40 sitting comfortably on 48. Yangon Galacticos 28, 26 for Demon on 3rd position, Team Secret on 20, 16 for BTR, 14 for Flash, 13 for Void, 12 for Misfit International. Boom, well, they're in the top 10 now with 10 points.
Man, I mean, look at the gap already on overall rankings. 4 Thrives will be taking 48, as you were talking about, and Bike G, Young on Galacticos, will be taking 28 points simultaneously. The gap is of 20 points already, and these 20 points, this is going to be a far away for these teams to actually secure and score. But let's just have a look on the second page, which is going to be from hashtag 10 to hashtag 18. Team 52, they will be having 80, 2K, and ASI. I mean, all these teams, I mean, there are actually match remaining. I mean, 4 more match remaining, 1 more chicken dinner maybe, or 2 more chicken dinner will be placing you in a great spot on the on the first page. So that's their order to do, right? I mean, it's all about to focus how they will be taking more chicken dinners, because if you are if any of the team is on the second page of the overall ranking, Edge, they gotta be a little bit cautious from here.
They definitely have to be. Once again, your aim is gonna be securing top 16, and today we only have two groups facing off against each other. It's blue and green. So you want to be in that top 10 position by the end of the day, so you feel a bit more relaxed as we move on to day number 2, where you may or may not be playing, depending on what group you're in. But overall MVP is going to be Naki still with 7 eliminations, 1742 damage. Jaiki, Faisal, IQQ, and Lowy is going to be your contenders for the number 1 spot, as they are also putting up some numbers in terms of elimination, in terms of damage, in terms of distance travel, survival time, and everything. Overall MVP. I mean, Jaiki is probably, I believe, is going to be the one, maybe trying to steal that number one spot, but you got to give credit to Faisal. I mean, this player from Demon, we've not seen a lot from this Pakistani team, but this player is going nuts right now. 5 out of, I believe, they have 8 in total, and 5 were from him.
I mean, it's all total domination coming in, and Four Thrives amazing performance, and now it's all about to maintain this type of class, right? It's all about to maintain this type of consistency throughout the whole playoffs, and especially they're having a great point lead. I mean, 20 points is just not a small number, right? I mean, it takes a lot of. I mean, it takes maybe 2 or 3 matches to score 20 matches for some of the teams, but Team Four Thrives already taking 20-point lead, which is an amazing news for them, surely, because match rankings is looking really strong for them. But after this, the map of Miramar, now this is going to be a hurdle for them, because there are teams, because I mean there are teams that they're having, I mean the best map is Miramar, right? So they will try their level best to take this winner with the chicken dinner on the map of Miramar. Maybe we can see a new face coming in, because I mean 2 previous matches, map of Rondo and map of Wrangle, Four Thrives were thriving so much, and I mean they were so thirsty to take that winner with the chicken dinner and hungry as well. So they took 2 chicken dinner for themselves, and maybe the third one as well if they are more hungry. I don't know if they are or not, but maybe we can see one more new face, or maybe one more new team coming up on the map of Miramar and taking that winner on the chicken dinner.
For sure. I mean, for now, it just has been, a one-sided affair. It has been a showcase of skills for the side of Four Tribes, as they got the first chicken dinner and the second one as well. But moving on now, can another team secure it? I mean, we still have 4 more games to go for today. It's going to be Miramar, and then we see Rondo again, and Wrangle again, and then Miramar to close things off on day number 1 here in PUBG Mobile Asia Battle Worlds Chapter 3. Can we see, can we see 2 more, maybe 4 more Four Thrives chicken dinner? I mean, it's not impossible. It's a little too much to ask for. Yes, I agree, but it's not impossible.
I mean,
right? But I also kind of want to see.
Yeah, I mean, if that happened, I mean that could be a history in the Battleverse, right? Maybe in Chapter 1, Chapter 2nd, and this is the Chapter 3rd. We haven't seen one single team dominating so much, taking 4 chicken dinner. If that happened, man, that would be so crazy.
That would actually, I mean, back to back as well. It's nuts if it actually happened. But once again, let's see how things pan out later on as we move to Miramar. Now another shift in strategy.
Yeah.
Right. Now you don't go aggressive on this one. You can't really go really passive on this one as well. You need to have a definitive game plan where you probably are going to be having a mixture of shotguns, AR, and a couple of sniper rifles as well on the team.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which one. I mean, when I talk about sniper rifle, it doesn't always have to be a AWM. It can also be any of the other sniper rifles in the game. Now that is what I will be looking forward to. But at the end of the day, we all know what weapon they probably are going to be using the most. It's probably going to be the M4 or the shotguns coming in the picture. I mean, that meta it's probably never going to die because it's just too good.
Yeah.
And that's something that you kind of have to get used to as a player, as an audience, as a caster as well, as a matter of fact. And as a player especially, right, to understand how to wield the shotgun. And I mean, what's your second weapon of choice, right? Do you go with an AR rifle, or do you want to go for the sniper rifle? I'm sorry. What the decision there is probably going to define how the team moves on the map, works on the map, and how their pacing is probably going to go throughout the entirety of the game.
Yeah. I mean, the evolution of the metas in PUBG Mobile has been amazing, right? We have seen, I mean, the combination, like when the game started, the combination of M416 and AKM, or maybe Barrel or M760 was the most common and the most reliable combinations that teams and players used to play with. But then it came with SMGs, UMP9, Uzis into close range. But then the shotgun meta, man, this is just sticking with players, because I mean, you just cannot actually. I mean, it's all about that precision coming in. It's all about that how actually reflexive of a player you are, if you guys are having great reflex and close range counter power, like wielding the shotgun is going to be the great option for you all. But man, the shotgun meta has been stretched a lot. We have been talking about from the Battleverse chapter 2nd that shotgun, it can never go. I mean, devs can try their level best to nerf shotgun to to the least to the ground, but these players, they will be wielding the shotgun from the ground. Maybe SLK, DBS, beat anything, maybe sword offs as well. I have seen players using that sword off and taking a lot of damage. But the shotgun, surely, maybe one day we can see shotguns going off, but not sure soon.
Definitely, and I'm looking forward to see which team pulls off, some good plays. Is it gonna be ASI 8 this time around? Maybe Boom can step up, or maybe HKG. I mean,
Yeah.
once again, Hong Kong team coming up in this server. I believe the only Hong Kong team they
Yeah.
are right now in the group. Yeah, that is the case. So I kind of am hoping that they perform well, and I kind of want to see their gameplay. We don't really have a lot of expectations. I
Yeah.
may say at least from some of us. And if they can just go all in, they prove why they deserve to be in the grand finals. And I think that probably is going to be building up the momentum, the confidence, and obviously the expectation will be high next time around. Because once again, we've seen teams like, I mean, when Team Secret started playing as well, we were all like, oh, okay, big name, but the players are they can pull off. They have the potential, but once they started playing, right? This was like what, a couple of years ago, and once they started picking up that pace, now Team Secret is a force to be reckoned with. Now, same
Yeah.
could be said about a lot of these teams. I mean, we have players on the side of 4Thrives. I mean, doesn't really matter what team, what name you give them. It's the players that define the team. And I mean, as you
Yeah.
said, Falak, IQQ,
Yeah.
Naki, all of them, they're just performing really well. And I kind of want to see how Flash performs as well, because Tops, Wind, come on, Zeus, all of these players, they are so good. They have the fragging power that I think is unmatched. I don't think any
Yeah.
other team has this, the raw power that Team Flash have.
I mean, exactly. And right now we were talking about favorite teams as well, right? Because audience and fans can vote their favorite team, because we will be looking at some of the fan favorite teams also getting promoted to the upcoming grand finals and finals by the fans voting off. And right now, I mean, Team 4Thrives taking 2 chicken dinners. I know one thing that Team 4Thrives fans are just celebrating right now. They're just happy. They're just enjoying. Fans are just like, right, Noki, right, for like you guys are doing the best right now, just dominating the whole lobby. So fans are supporting their team, and especially 4Thrives, all their fans are just enjoying and celebrating. But the next one is going to be Miramar, and how exactly Team 4Thrives and other teams are going to survive and play is going to be the question edge.
That is the question we all have in our minds, and Miramar it is gonna be, ladies and gentlemen. A deserted island, uneven ridges, open areas, and well, the flight path. Starting a little southern of the Pyoto and ending somewhere northern of Ladriela. Now, this is not your ideal flight path. It's not even a lengthy one. Probably the northern part of the map is gonna be deserted as it is. I mean, El Pozo, Crown of Fields, Hacienda del Petron. Maybe Hacienda del Petron will be, invaded and conquered, but that's about it. I don't think anyone else probably gonna be willing to go above that. Torre Amuda, Campo Militar, Tierra Blanca, El Azar. I mean, all of these areas are probably just going to be left empty-handed at the moment. Patona will be conquered by Varga. They will not be having any contention whatsoever. So they should be happy there, sitting comfortably, going for that loot. They will be going for that play later on.
Exactly, and Team BT are Megatron by Vitality. So, I mean, Particularly this team, I'm a huge fan for them, and all the players, they show amazing raw power and great calm and composed gameplay from this particular team. But it's right, as of now in the battle with chapter 3rd, they are actually falling off a little bit, but surely they will be making their move happen. They will be taking and going to buckle up their pace for sure. But on Picaro, we exactly know there are actually two teams already fighting. That is going to be Team 4 Thrives. So 4 Thrives, they might be having a great chance to take good 4 finishes, but Misfit International, we can see they will be having good 4 finishes, man. That M249 was coming in handy. And there we have it, 4 eliminations for the side of Misfits.
Immediately, some action, and you can already see them just going ham there. As Team Secret, they will looking to see if they can go for the retaliation immediately. The player is going to be surrounded. He's sandwiched between the players, but he's still surviving. It's DRS and XMPL. I mean, he was, once again, as we were talking about, a consistent MVP player. XMPL, he was one of them.
Yeah.
He was on the verge of becoming the best player there in Chapter 2, if you ask me. Gotta give credit to him. But yeah, we'll talk about them in a second. It's Picado right now, HKG and 4T. Come on, if you're 4T, if you're HKG, you really don't want to face the likes of 4 Tribes right now, especially with the momentum that they have. Is that another team? Wait, I believe there's RRQ in the picture as well. Oh, that's 3 teams now here in the same area. This is gonna be a bloodbath. 4T, Tommy gun in the hands of who? No real loot for the side of 4T at the moment, but they don't need a lot. Scarrel in the hands of Falak, he's getting a lot. M249, the shotgun, RIQ, AK. What more can they gather from this area?
4 Thrives. I mean, both the teams, they're not just moving right now. Both the teams are waiting for the right particular moment to strike in. And especially 4 Thrives, they're just like silent ghosts sometimes. They rotate so calmly and wait. Oh, was that a camel on the screen, if I'm not wrong? He was just jumping up. So we can see some camel actions coming as well. But Killer Whitey on the other hand, DRS Gaming and Team Secret. So both of the teams, Cyclone and Killer Whitey being the duo and survivor for their team. And this deadly duo, can they capitalize against Team Secret is going to be the question edge, because, I mean, both of them, this fight has been stretched a lot now. DRS Cyclone will be spotting the player down.
DRS, they're struggling already, and with the way things have started, they need more. They need more consistently decent games. Right? This is not what we were talking about. They only have 8 points coming into this game. Now, that is, by the way. They only had 5 coming into this game, and now they have 8. Cyclone out in the open, in a place where he could be spotted, and Team Secret now closing in the distance as well. DRS Gaming, Cyclone, can he pull off a miracle clutch here? I mean, he does have the support of Killer YT. But he's in a shack, and he's in a much more claustrophobic area, if you ask me. Or maybe just my claustrophobia talking. But regardless, Killer YT now, there you go. As I said, he was just in a position where he was gonna get taken down if he was contested. And, well, Cyclone going for the fight. He has a Scorpion in the hand. Whoa, Jackie, wait a second. Holy! A Scorpion is all he needed?
I mean,
DRS.
Yeah, I mean that's all they needed, right? That Scorpion worked over there, and DRS Gaming will be saying bye-bye from this particular one, and they're just down and eliminated from this one. But look at that. I mean, 4 Thrives against Team HKJ Hong Kong team. They're just waiting for the right particular moment to strike in. On the other hand, we can see Team T2K going and getting eliminated, man. All right, but Team Secret, I mean, what are they exactly doing? 18 eliminations from the start. I mean, the second match wasn't the best for them, but this third one, they already started off really strong. And 4 thrives. In the region of Picardo, both of the teams are just waiting for the right moment. SYED, on the other hand, will be satisfied with only 1 elimination points. What is going to be the strategy in the upcoming moments? We got to be having a look at there soon enough.
Is holding on. They have not left this area. They have just held on to their ground. And so did the team. I mean, so are the players inside of RIQ and HKG. They understand whoever makes the first move are probably going to be the ones, you know, getting taken down first. They can't really risk being spotted out in the open. Ricardo, as I've said, is gonna be it's gonna be a bloodbath here soon. The only question is when. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. As we move our attention to the side of Team Flash, I believe they are spotting the players on the side of 52. They get the information. Scouting is perfect. Team Flash with 4 players still standing. Zeus opening fire, will not be able to get anyone, or maybe one. That's 1 knock. Actually make it a finish. That's 1 elimination point for the side of Team Flash, and they're going to be happy about it. Will they, want to take down the entirety of the squad? That is a question. Team 52, though, on the other hand, will they retaliate? They have lost 1. They don't have any points coming into this one. They have 8 before this. Okay, though, wait a second. I'm happy to see that they actually are joining this match with 4 players. That is a surprise from what I've seen on game number 1 and game number 2.
I mean, never lose your spirit, right? I mean, never give up kind of spirit they're showing right now. But Team Flash, on the other hand, you were talking about, this is one of the most dominant team. I mean, dominant, and they're really great with their firepower into the close range and long range. But Team Flash, can they show their firepower in this particular one or not? That is going to be the question, because now they will try their level best to gain that chicken dinner for sure. But Zeus, on the other hand, will be finding a great knockout against Team 52, which was really important.
Just holding. I mean, this area of the map, I believe, is the most quiet one. I don't think any other part of the map, I mean, every other part of the map, you at least hear people running or walking or something. But Picardo has just been silent. It's a pin drop silence there on that part of the map. But yes, as we once again divert our attention towards the fight between Flash and 52. 52 is a first dropped on 1 player thanks to the knock coming in with the grenade, and Agent 47 now will be paying the price, as he's going to get dropped immediately by Zeus, and well, confirmed. Now 52 with only 2 players standing. Flash, they need to get the Vika up, back on its feet. And 40, finally, there's a fight here. There is the commotion. RIQ, they are the ones that are going to be the first victims of this fight that is, just prolonged forever at this point.
I mean, indeed, both of the teams, all of them were just waiting for the right particular moment to strike in, as I was talking about. And now RRQ, they're just feeling a lot of wrath already for the teams. 40 and Team HKG, both of them are actually dealing a lot of damage against Team RRQ, and this might be the moment. But GYY, oh, he was able to find great connections against who he just barely survived. Who is going to go and down into the curve, as Team 52 has been eliminated from our screens and from the match as well. But HKG, man, RRQ is also down to their knees, and they're also gone from the match. Hashtag 14th spot and taking only and only 0 eliminations. So this is not looking great, and great start for them. RRQ, this is not the right situation. This is not the right particular start, the ideal start they actually want. But 4 thrives on the other hand. Man, 2 eliminations out of the zone. This fight has been stretched a lot. No one is just ready to go off. 4 thrives, they're just showing the right composure. They're just really calm. But who? He just really lowered the HP. Needs to be really cautious. Who is also going to get down on his knees? And maybe he has been finished off as well. Yes, the kill has been finalized. Falak. He's using a crossbow. An explosive crossbow. That knockout. Falak. He is just going crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be finalizing that one as well. 4 tries. It's just thriving more and more. Noki, on the other hand, he's not able to capitalize any sort of eliminations, but he will try his level best to find something. He will try to best the worth out of it, using that SMG, using that UMP into the close range edge. 4 thrives. They actually lost 1 player.
Who has been taken down there? And no, I'm not asking you a question. Who is the player, by the way? Falak, though, on the other hand, going for this fight immediately, and Noki gets taken down as well. SKG now putting the screws to them. 4T. Looks like finally someone's, you know, making them feel the pressure. He's just holding on. Is he the last surviving player? No, he's not. There's 2 players inside of SKG along with 2 players inside of 4T. Who is the one coming out on top? Bandage will be applied. 4T, they do have some utilities of their own. They do have some, I mean, 1 bandage as a matter of fact, that's it. Well, the timing is going to be everything. 4 thrives, the zone is going to be dealing a lot of damage for them. Holding on to their ground. They're not moving, they're holding. HKG out in the open, makes noise. Bandage will be heard. They're very, very low, and he has to make a move here now. Final bandage will be applied. Look at the move. Look at this. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. OT though. Falak coming in with the backup now with the grenade being cooked. Falak, if he gets taken down here, that's going to be a massive, massive heartbreak for them. But HKG, Xiao is just holding on. Grenade is actually very good. Falak, beautiful stuff there, man. But where's the confirmation? There it is. Will they be able to get it? They spotted the player, but the last surviving player inside of SKG still holding on. 2v1 situation now.
Man, Falak, what are you guys up to? What IQ he is actually showing us? I mean, Falak, that particular grenade was amazing, man. I mean, that reflective grenade was so good. But Misfits on the other hand, fight, and Falak, man, he's just a beast right now. Falak, this guy, someone stop him, because if he's going to do this kind of wonder, he will just dominate the whole lobby.
He is. I mean, he always dominates, and he once again is gonna be, you know, dating right now. As Misfit International, on the other hand, they're trying to take the fight against War Guy, and this is the first match they actually come in with, you know, 4 players, and they are actually stepping up huge. Void actually joins the fight. The third party from them, they could actually take them down as well. Cloudy was a screws to Shaka, and War Guy, they have already lost, you know, 1. Misfits though, 1 player bleeding, 1 lost, 2 standing on their feet. Shaka, how long can he stand for? He's out in the open. I don't think a revival will be coming in anytime soon. Void though, they could be capitalizing on this fight. They could take more out of this. They could get more points. They could eliminate their opponents, and Shaka might just get eliminated here. Clary, slowly but steadily trying to take him down.
Slow and steady is the walk here. Misfits FV. The revival has been done. 6 eliminations for Team Misfits. This was really indeed needed for this whole particular team. And exactly we can see here, they are going crazy right now. Misfits International, a great matchup. This was indeed needed for this team. But Team Flash on the other hand, BTR, they're also showing the great dominance coming in, and everyone, they will be adjusting really soon. But BTR, look at that AMZ, they're taking the shots coming in. Misfits, one of the players has been down. Young and Galacticons will be feeling the wrath as well.
Audi and FV are the only ones standing, and well, the blue zone is also gonna be, you know, a problem for them. They need to step out, or rather step in to the safe zone. But their position is compromised, and they can't really jump out in the open without actually taking some damage. And the bandages will be used, but it's just not enough. This is a stage 4 circle, and it deals a lot more damage. And I think FP is probably gonna hit the deck. He's not gonna be standing for any longer. They're probably gonna be eliminated in position number 11. But on the other hand, Flash, Amins, and Demon in the same vicinity. Is this going to be another fight? Will Flash be getting taken down this time around? Demons, though, they performed really well. 26 points before this. And they still have 4 players standing. I mean, this is another team that is looking really good. Another Pakistani team, by the way. I mean, all of these Pakistan teams, they are so good in terms of, you know, firepower, in terms of its coordination when it comes to, you know, crucial games.
Exactly. I mean, all the Pakistani teams right now, they're the danger in the corner. All of the other regions needs to be really cautious with these Pakistani teams for sure. Team SF. Right now, Vian, alright, one of the players of Vian has been down. Amins Esports. Taking great big, I mean, sprays. I mean, the gun power, as we always talk about, is amazing. And Wage, they has been down. The team has been eliminated. One Pakistani team out of this match. Wine Esports is also losing some of the players. And we can see Team Secrets coming into the close range encounter against Team Wine. That's something that I'm looking forward to.
We're all waiting for. We were talking about, you know, Amin's there as well. I mean, I believe the only one who's struggling, the only Pakistani team out there struggling. I mean, ASI8 is also having, you know, good games, I might say. Not really great, but they're having decent performances. But on the other hand, I mean, they need to step up. They need to step up big. And right now, they have 4 players standing. They have good position there as well as Chumasera. That is where they are right now as 4T. They're losing players thanks to the play zone there, and Demon, they're getting taken down by Voin as well. Mint BTR is the one trying to take him down, as 4T will be eliminated as well, if I'm not wrong. Oh no, actually there's one more player standing. But Voin is one in the meanwhile. Top 10, just under top 10 by the way.
Indeed, BTR, 3 eliminations, and we can see Team Secrets will be repeating this thing. And now, Team Secret, they are having 13 elimination points, ladies and gentlemen. But wait, Team BTR, they were not ready for that particular player. He was just hiding into the shack. And there we have it. Now, this is the dominant coming in. Team Secret, they are actually going crazy. Now, they're just here to dominate. But DMN, on the other hand, this team has been eliminated and down to the dusted.
"19 players still surviving, 7 teams now in the picture. 40, just only 1 player standing. I'm not really sure who that player is, but he's surviving as of now. It's 8. They drop another one. Panther gets taken down. Zeus is the one putting the screws to him. As Team Flash, they're in a very tough spot. 4T get eliminated in the meanwhile. No back-to-back chicken dinner for them. Just 2 is what they could get. As we're down to top 5 teams now, 15 players still in. Team Flash trying to see if they can take down this team on top of the ridge. As I believe this is Skyforce, just holding on to their ground. But Team Flash, how do they plan to approach this fight? How are they going to manage to take them down? The high ground advantage is a little too much.
Exactly. Team BTR, I mean, they're getting a lot of screen time because we know that Team BTR has been capitalized with a lot of teams, and we can see a lot of players taking a lot of damage, but Kent on the other hand taking and using that M416 and dealing a great damage against the enemy team. I'm surely telling you that BTR is actually making some of those impressive calls right there, but ASI8, this marks an elimination. That wasn't actually expected. I wasn't actually speculating that team ASI8 will be actually getting eliminated this soon in this one. But Team Flash on the other hand, we can see they will be taking 6 good eliminations, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to a top 4 teams. ASI8 has been gone. Team SF, Team Secret, Team BTR and Team Flash. Let's just see who's going to be winning this one, Edge.
4 teams. 2 of the teams are alive with 4 players, so it's probably just gonna be them having Team Secret are probably gonna be the favorites, and just to say that BTR now trying to take them down. Flash, Bigatron, Team Secret, Skyforce. 4 teams trying to hold on to the ground as well, but BTR, they're in a tough spot because they have to make their way back in the circle. It's not that far away, but 50 meters is still 50 meters could still be a very long distance, especially in a situation like this in a small circle where you have 4 more teams surviving. Right, and there you have it already as they make their way back in. They're trying to cover. Skent is trying his best to provide cover. The grenades are providing problems. The smokes will be deployed to probably help their teammates, but those grenades are just raining and it's not going to stop anytime soon as Team Secret, they get themselves another point. That's 15 total eliminations.
I mean, Team Secret on the map of Miramar, they just got eliminated really soon, or else we could see the same storyline coming in from the side of Team Secret. They're actually dominating. Car24 really low into the HP, more grenades coming in, and this might actually mark elimination for this particular one. Team Secret, 15 elimination, ladies and gentlemen. This is just blood hyping right now. Car24 and both of the players from the side of BTR just barely surviving with that lower edge. That grenade actually did an amazing damage, barely surviving. Car24 with his vehicle. He wants to rotate, he wants to make a move into the zone, but no, Team Secret, they're saying no, you just have to be here, needs to take this fight. This is really appealing, and how engaging and fascinating both of the teams are. It's amazing. Team Secret, on the other hand, they're just going to absorb everyone right now.
They're just absolutely demolishing every team that comes into their path. Grenades from the Molotov from BTR and the grenades as well will be just deployed as Kent and Car24, the only one standing on their side. Team Secret trying to close down the distance so they can probably take down the last 2 surviving players on the side of BTR, as they want to eliminate the entirety of the squad because they understand how important it is, because they find how crucial it is to take them down. Kent very low, but still surviving. Car24 managing to take down, no, actually not managing to take him down, no. I thought he did manage to take down Zeros there, but no, that was not the case. Zeros barely surviving there, getting that frag, getting that knock and the frag now, and BTR are gone in position number 4 as we are down to top 10 players now. Skyforce, the only team with 4 players standing. Flash and Team Secret, they have 3 apiece.
What a thrilling and intense match it has been already. Action-packed coming in from the side of Team Secret, electrifying, and I'm just losing my edge right now. I'm on the edge of my seat. Because Team Secret, the way they're just actually eliminating and taking those sprays is just amazing. But now, Skyforce is on the other hand versus Team Secret. 3 of the teams are still surviving. Team Flash surviving with 3 players. Team Secret surviving with 3, and Skyforce is only surviving with 4 of the players. But again, they're just losing players. Skyforces, we know that Gauntlet 79, particularly Team Skyforces, they're just also one of those most dominant team in this lobby. They just play unpredictable plays sometimes, right? And Gauntlet 79, his gunpowder is just unmatched. But on the other hand, Team Secret, they're actually on a roll right now, ladies and gentlemen. On 17, they're looking for 20.
1 player down on Skyforce now. They only have 1 elimination, and that is on Gauntlet 79 as well, but everyone else, they're struggling to find any pieces as Zeres takes the Gauntlets down. And now Skyforce, they're on the verge of getting eliminated. Team Secret 17, as you said, with only 3 players standing, they're care if they have to face a team with 4 players standing. They understand the force that they have, and it's better than the one that they have on the side of Skyforce, as there's only one more player standing, and he is in a tough spot. Oh no, he's just crawling out in the open as well. The smokes are his only line of defense, as Flash will be spotted as well. Juke now relaying information to the side of Team Secret, where the side of Team Flash is, as Skyforce, they probably are going to be eliminated, but it looks like Team Flash will probably steal those finishes there at the end coming up, getting those 2 into their name. That's 2 for them, as Team Secret up to 19, as they will now face the likes of Team Flash. 1v1 kind of situation in the 3v3, of course, that is. There's one team versus one team. Look at the utilities that they have. 4 smokes is what they have extra on the side of Team Secret when compared to the side of Team Flash. So these 4 smokes will be very much beneficial when in terms of movement on the map. But the way that the circle is moving right now, I don't think you need it anymore. It's the last circle coming up next.
Exactly, and now we are seeing some high octane gameplay already. I mean, such a fierce battle right from the start, particularly and especially I'm talking about Team Secret. Right from the start of the match of Miramar, we have seen they are just dominating the whole lobby. And now, I just called it off. I mean, they were at 17, and now they're just going to be counting for 20. In 20 elimination, man, they are actually giving a great competition for Team 4 Thrives. And if they're actually able to make this happen, man, they will be coming on #1 for sure. But Team Flash, this is going to be the biggest hurdle for them. Because Team Flash, they're also action-packed. They're also adrenaline-filled team. They will try their level best to capitalize this one. Oh no, this is looking perfect for Lou, and he was not able to do that. He just choked a little bit, whiffed a little bit. Two of the players are surviving over there, and I feel like Team Secret won't be actually making this one happen. Team Flash will be taking this win over the chicken in there, and now from here, Zeus is going to be the solo survivor edge. Team Secret is losing their edge right now. Oh no!
Oh my god. They're at the end. Team Flash just barely eliminating the side of Team Secret. And well, they will get that chicken dinner. And well, Team Secret, there's nothing to be ashamed of. They're not going to be, sad about this either, because I don't think their score is going to be beaten by any of the other team right now. And that was just a brilliant performance coming in from the side of Team Secret, coming there in the second position as well. And for the side of Team Flash, well, guess what? Patience paid off. They have enough number of points in terms of elimination, and well, they get 10 for the chicken dinner. So their position on the match ranking is going to be pretty decent as well, and that's what I've been talking about, right? I mean, the balance that the Team Flash have gotten right now, that is what you need. That is probably what everyone's looking out for, and well, there you have it, folks. That is, just a brilliant performance coming in from a lot of teams actually. Once again. But you gotta give credit to Team Secret, number 1, of course, with the insane amount of frags. Team Flash with those patient moves there at the end. You gotta give credit to Demon as well. They were looking demonic up until a point there at the end. 40 this time around, unfortunately, will not be getting the chicken dinner there, but they did perform once again very well on the map of Miramar. Bigatron by Vitality as well. Kenta and Car 24 surviving there till the end almost made it feel like you probably will witness them eliminating a couple of more teams, and Skyforce with the advantage as well. Unfortunately, they were third-parted by a Flash there in the picture, and I think the position this time for them was not so good. Same thing could be said for BTR in the final circle. They had to make a move, and they had to come out of there. So just a lot of things coming in, but overall a great game of PUBG Mobile on the map of Miramar.
I mean, that was an explosive fight. Both teams went all in, right? And especially, I mean, Team Flash was the victorious, and they won that fight, particular one. But both of the teams, man, they were showing relentless aggression, and I mean, the pressure was high over there, and it's all about their mental resilience. And Team Flash coming up on the top, and they will be taking that winner with a chicken dinner. But I was actually hoping that Team Secret might be taking that chicken dinner and giving a really great competition and the overall rankings and the match rankings for Team 4 Thrives. But that was in the particular case over there. And but I'm super duper sure that Team Secret, is giving a great competition in the match rankings because, I mean, man, 19 kills or eliminations, whatever you say, it's not a small number in single match, man, and that too into the playoffs. So, an amazing performance coming in from the side of Team Secret. I don't know, man. I haven't seen Team Secrets playing like this because they are just doing. I mean, they're playing like they don't have anything to lose. They're just here to win.
I mean, that's how you kind of wanna, start your day off, right? You wanna be really confident coming into this. I mean, we're done with Rondo, or we're done with Erangel. Now we're done with Miramar as well. So that's already one full cycle of the matches that we will be witnessing today. It's done. We will have to go through the cycle again, and look at the way. I mean, Team Secret has been consistent. 4T has been consistent. Now these two teams have stood out, performing really, really well, right? The game number 1, Demon, well, not so much, but game number 2 and game number 3, along with the Misfit International and Yangon Galacticos. I mean, these 5 teams are the ones performing, I believe, in a much more consistent way than other teams. I mean, yes, there are other teams that are doing good as well. There's Bigatron doing well. There's DRS picking up pace. Flash, after game number 1, game number 2, they were decent. Game number 3, well, they've got the chicken dinner. So, come on. Now, they're doing a lot coming into this one as well. So, I think the consistency is visible right now, and I love it. Got to give it to the teams. A lot of practice. Now you can see it. You can see the results of all that practice coming into this. But still teams coming in like, Wargate, there's Secret performing out of their minds. Voin, I still am waiting for them to pick up the pace. HKG, I kind of want to see more of them. But we'll talk about that in a second as we talk about the team that just got the chicken dinner.
Yeah, where it's going to be Team Flash. They got the chicken dinner, and we can see how Tops exactly played into this one because he took 7 eliminations for his team, and I mean, Zeus will be taking 3 eliminations, Vika will be taking 1, and Bose won't be able to find any sort of, because I felt like he was eliminated into the start of the match. But all these 3 players of the side of Team Flash played an amazing one, and especially Tops taking 7 eliminations, which was amazing.
And the MVP, I mean, it had to be someone from Team Secret, right? I mean, all of them were just going really strong. Volvu, 8 eliminations, 929 damage, 2 assists, 28 survival time, 6 knocks, 792 heal. I mean, he was the one putting the screws to everyone, but along with him, his teammates, Zeras, Jaiki MJ, and also Tops from the side of Flash. He was one of the key players on the side of Flash for those eliminations, for those points coming in. And these were the top 4 players in this matchup on the map of Miramar.
Exactly, these are the top players on our screens, and match number 1 was amazing. And let's have a look at the teams to watch, because we know that these teams are also looking forward to the other enemy teams. Team Secrets for sure will be having a look with 19 elimination. Team Flash will be taking 11. BTR will be taking 5, and Team Skyforces as well having 1 elimination. So these 4 teams need to be watched out into the upcoming matches.
These were the teams that you probably have to be, keeping an eye out for. As the match summary: 63 total eliminations, 3 grenade eliminations, 5 airdrops looted, no vehicle eliminations, 10,938 healing done. And well, Defiant from the side of Void will be the one getting longest elimination, 371 meters. And talking about the match standings, right now, this is going to be interesting because this now dictates the changes in the overall. Now, we all know which team is going to be on top. It's going to be Team Secret with 25. Flash not that behind with 21. And everyone else, well, now that's now that's a gap. BTR with 9, 4T with 7, Skyforce with 6, Misfits with 6 as well, ASIA, Demon with 4, 3 for DRS, HKG, Voin, and all the teams that are at the bottom. As we move on to the overall rankings, you can see the difference now closed up between 4T and Team Secret. It's just down to 10.
Exactly, we can see Team 4 Thrives will be taking 55 points under the overall rankings. Team Secret will be leading with 45. I mean, 10 points gap. They will be actually filling that gap soon enough, because Team Secret in these playoffs, they are looking really, really strong. Team Flash, Team Young on Galacticons, DM and BTR, Misfits, Vine, and ASI 8. will be taking 4th to 9th spot on the first page, and Edge from 10th to 18th spot, right? Boom Esports, Skyforces, 52, HKG, DRS, and all these teams, they will be popping off really soon. They are only analyzing maybe, but soon enough they all gotta be popping off, because the second page of the overall ranking, you're not there, you're not meant to be there.
Overall MVP, well, there you go. Team Secret now just dominating the overalls there. You have Lobu, you have Jaiki, you have Zeus from Flash, you have Noki still there in the 4th position inside of 4T, you have Zeros inside of Team Secret. All of these, I mean, look at those individual frags as well. 10, 8, 10, 13, 7. These are brilliant numbers coming in. So individual skill, top notch right now. That is what we'd love to see. And hoping to see, you know, the same consistency moving on further. That is what I kind of am hoping to see, and willing as well. And I'm pretty sure these teams will be giving it to us this time around, because day number 1 is going really, really well.
I mean, day number 1, blue versus green, it has been started really chaotic already, and but the next match is going to be map of Rondo. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking a short break.
Invincible.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, and sadly I won't be having any sort of black backgrounds. I'm having a colorful background now. Thank you, production team. And now we will be starting off the cycle really soon. We had a small break. Teams could actually relax a little bit because we have like continuous matches, right? We are not just stopping, and we will be having a look on the map of Rondo again. Then the cycle repeats itself because we'll be witnessing Rondo, then Erangel, then Miramar is going to be the last match of the day. But this is going to be the fourth match for you all, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, we're done with one cycle as we've already talked about it. Now the second cycle comes up. Now, can 40 repeat what they just said? Now, that is a question we all have on our minds. They've got 2 chicken dinners, one on Rondo, one on Erangel. Now, moving on to Miramar, it was Flash stealing it from the hands of Team Secret, if you ask me. But regardless, they deserve it. That's why they got it. Now, coming into the second cycle, can 40 do it again? Can they thrive again like they did? And if they do, that will actually be 4 tribes thriving 4 times on 4 maps. Now, if that happens, of course. Now, once again, as Inferno said, it's a big ask.
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
other teams, right?
Yeah, I mean, we were speculating team 4 Thrives would be taking this winner on the chicken dinner, but sadly it couldn't happen. So we shouldn't guess anything edge because caster curse is a thing, I guess.
It definitely is. That is something that kind of affects every single time we've seen. But, you know, as I was talking about the other teams that have a really good chance of getting a chicken dinner, we have the side of Team Secret, especially right now. You got to give where credit's due. And they are probably one of the teams that are looking favorites right now to actually get a chicken dinner before the end of the day. There's also, you know, Misfit International.
Yeah,
they were pretty close last time. There's Galacticos there coming in the picture there as well. And I kind of want to... I'm leaning towards Team Varga and Demon Esports as well at the end. I mean, these 2 teams are kind of interesting now. They're piquing my interest now. And I think there's something about these 2 teams, that probably will be, you know, the X factor for these teams over the other ones. So let's see how things pan out for them. And I mean, as we've talked about it multiple times already throughout, HKG, the only Hong Kong team, I kind of want them to step up there as well, at least you know, just for the region.
I mean, for sure. And I mean, this is just playoffs from the start, right? We have a lot of venture. I mean, we have seen Battleverse 1, we have seen Battleverse 2nd, you and I, we both were there. It wasn't that huge of a tournament, but this one, Battleverse Chapter 3rd, man, it is approximately of 1 month of a venture now, because 28-29 days we will be having non-stop matches and live stream on our channel. But man, this Battleverse Chapter 2nd is going to take a lot, a great path, right? Because the emotions and the roller coaster of emotions we're going to be witnessing here is going to be amazing. Because, I mean, it's kind of emotion that we are going to get stuck in from the start, from Battleverse Chapter 3rd. I don't know who is going to be taking this title. We have seen Team VTR taking the 2nd title, but we can see a new face coming in for sure. Because, like, Team Secret and Team 4 Thrives, and we can see Team Young on Galacticons, like all these 3 teams I can actually analyze and can witness. They're just being so dominant from the starting playoffs, right? So imagine how they're going to perform into the final days of this Battleverse Chapter 3rd.
Definitely. I mean, we will definitely get to see, you know, some new faces, as you said, but there's also a really good chance that BTR might just win the entire thing again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they are incapable to do the same, right? I mean, the potential is there. They are the defending champions. They are the reigning ones right now. And, well, Chapter 3, as you said, as big as it is, Bigatron by Vitality, they have big in their name at the start. So they probably, you know, will try to repeat history there for sure. And we will probably have to wait and see how things pan out. But, I mean, talking about, you know, history, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we still are yet to see the teams coming in from Group Red play in the tournament. So a lot of the situation is going to change when they come in. A lot of the chaos is going to be added when the teams in Group Red are added to the mixture. And I think that is what's going to dictate how things go. If I mean, this is Group Blue and Group Green we have here.
Yeah.
And if they can somehow adapt to the place of Group Red, I mean, the names, once again, right? We have Alter Ego, E-Arena, D Xavier, Hora, Glue, Alpha Gaming, Burmese Girls, 2K Sports, Team Pandem. Some big names, some I mean, it's more like, I mean, it's group red. It's aggressive group. It's the group that is just gonna go all in right from the start. And I think that if these teams from Group Blue and Group Green can adapt to their place on Group Red, and I think there's a really good chance that Group Blue and Group Green will be comfortably going in forward. But if not, Group Red might just disrupt the flow of the game. But yeah, at the end, uh, I don't know, something just fallen in my mouth there out of nowhere. Anyway, it looks like Inferno's having some issues with the connection there, but hopefully we will, I mean, be jumping back soon with Inferno and into the game as well. Rondo, once again, aggressive map up, recall system available. You will see a lot of drop clashes happening pretty early into the game. You will see teams going in, taking those fights pretty early. Probably have one player somewhere near the recall system tower there, going in for that recall immediately as when someone goes down. But once again, the one thing that we've already seen today as well, believe Rondo, it was Void DRS going up pretty early. It's something you don't really expect, right? You don't really expect them to get taken down that early, especially on Rondo. No. Now moving on, we'll see how the second Rondo is going to affect the overall standings at the end of the day. Once again, keep in mind, boys, for anyone joining us right now, this is PUBG Mobile Asia Battle Wars Chapter 3, and today is day 1 of Phase 1. It's only Group Blue versus Group Green, so if you're here to root for other teams, well, don't worry, they're still there. They're in Group Red, which will be, I mean, the teams that will be playing some other day, tomorrow, day after, and so on. So you just need to wait, and looks like Inferno's back. Inferno's jumped in, and well, it's time for us to jump in as well. The map of Rondo for the second and last time of the day. Can 4T get the chicken dinner and get 3 in day number 1? That is a question we all have in our minds, and let's see if Team Secret, you know, continue their domination in terms of frags.
And now we can see the map of Rondo is back, Edge. So the early on action, the respawn action is here back again, and we can see a lot of teams fighting for their victory on the map of Rondo for sure. And especially I'm looking forward for Team Secret and how exactly they will be making a move here, because Team Secret, I mean, they're already there to make a move, but Team 4 Thrives, they're also there. And Team Secret and Team 4 Thrives, both of the teams I'm looking forward to if they got eliminated early in this one. So other teams like Team Flash and Team SF, they will be having a great chance to buckle up into the overall rankings.
I mean, look at the points on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah.
The difference between number 1 and number 18. Amin's Pakistani team with 2 points. 4T Pakistani team with 55 points. The broad spectrum right there, in the same region, by the way, both these teams are from, explains a lot. It tells you how hard it is to, you know, just sustain in this lobby. It's not an easy one. Yes, you will have experience coming in, helping you, of course, and you can see Immense right now just dropping in next to 4T. Oh. And immediately, we were just talking about them, and there you go. Once again, thankfully, this is just the map of Rondo, so recall will be coming in, but 52 joins the party, and they will take down the play on the side of 4T as well now, all of a sudden, 4T feeling the heat.
IQQ has been down to his knees, so the revival point needs to be there, but for
But at the moment, he is taken down, and he will not be revived as of now. New York's Factory, once again, the one place where we have always seen these players drop on the side of 4 Tribes. 52, they're here as well, along with the Mins, is it? Yeah, so everyone's dropping here, and it's not going to be easy for any of these teams to just take them all down. And on the other parts of the map, you can see a lot of commotion, a lot of chaos happening, but we will have our sights set on New York's Factory at the moment, where 4T, 52, and the Mints, War Guys also are going to be joining the party here. Looks like we're having a freaky four-way here. You can hear a lot of footsteps. But on the screen, no one's moving. I was confused there for a second as well. But wait. Who eliminated Team Secret? It's RIQ? Team Secret? The team that was phenomenal for the first rondo with 18 eliminations are gone to just 2. And RIQ, well, they're gonna be happy about this because they just eliminated the entirety of the squad and they've taken down the big ones as well. That's happy. That's good news for 4T as well because now their position on #1 spot is not gonna be contested for a bit. And in the meanwhile, Void and Flash are gonna be going against each other there. In the meanwhile, Noki goes for the recall immediately. IQQ will be back in the server as BTR Flash. They will be facing off against each other, and Flash will be the ones coming out on top at the moment. But BTR, don't take them lightly. They can, turn the tide anytime soon. And Flash taking fights on multiple ends. DRS wants a piece of this as well. In the meanwhile, okay. Well, trying to take down the players instead of our mins. Will not be able to do so, but Noki's there to save the day. No! Wait. They just got worse. Falak and Noki, both of them got taken down there, and beautiful plays there coming in. Talha just beautifully took him down. What was that weapon? Was that a UMP? Up close? Vector? What was that? I didn't notice this. But they're gonna be back. Noki and Falak. But my oh my, was that a play? He's just holding on to his position right now. He does have a DBS in the hand. Is that S12? Okay, I can barely see here. And look at who. He's also paying the price. Oh my god, they can't take him down. They cannot take him down. What is happening? Dali. What? Okay, I mean, see, that is what I was talking about, right? We need more of them. We need to see more of them. And now, did he just pull out a pistol and he took down 2 players instead of 40, the ones who's dominating the entirety of the game today? And they're all disconnecting there as well. IQQ is the only one standing here. What is happening, Inferno?
It's just chaos and blunder going already. I mean, these teams are just not there to stop, right? And now we can see Skyforces, on the other hand, Gauntlet 79 is down to his knees. Needs to go for the revival point really soon, because into the close range vicinity we can see all the players. But there we have it. 4 thrives is also thriving more and more. But we can see, I mean, like 3 of the players is down, but the respawn is there, so there's still chance for their survival. On the other hand, Skyforces, man, 4 elimination points. I mean, this is the start we actually expect from Skyforces to show us, and this is what we can see. Team DMN, on the other hand, they has been eliminated and they're just gone from this one. The map of Rondo, it has been done and dusted for them. This team has been eliminated. Young Gun Galacticons will be having 3 good elimination, ladies and gentlemen, which is a really great spot for them. I mean, now they can just wait and look at that edge. I always talk about that, how 3 of the players take fight and 1 of the players actually capitalize that respawn tower, right? So Santa will be actually capitalizing and taking that respawn tower. On the other hand, Young Gun Galacticons, the 3 of the players will be actually taking fight like madman, like beast on the map. Misfits, on the other hand, not having any sort of eliminations. I mean, the start is really soft for them. No fight, nothing, no close range encounter. But on the other hand, Boom Esports, all right, this team finally started to booming up.
And Zeus, once again, there you go, casually walking in, taking down players, and XMPL is gonna get taken down out of nowhere. Zeus just pops up and takes him down. That's another player gone on the side of DRS, another player. Another point for the side of Team Flash. Now, looking at the map there, you can see 52 is really far away, and so are SYED. They will make their way back into the circle. The circle now leans towards the southern part of the map. Zone will be closing in the next 15, 14, 13 seconds. HKG, another team that we are still yet to witness some amazing gameplay coming in from. We've already seen it from Amins right now. And talking about them, they are still putting the screws to the side of BTR.
Indeed. HKG. Now, I mean, Team Hong Kong team, I mean, they weren't able to find any sort of, great matchup for them. I mean, from the start, we have seen this particular team, they were actually like dealing a lot of struggle. I mean, they were dealing a lot of damage as well from the other team, and they were just getting eliminated really easily from the other team. But on the other hand, we can see Team Flash will be taking 7 elimination edge. The start for Team Flash is really fast. This is good. And now Team Flash from here, for surely I'm telling you, they might actually find a chicken for them.
True. If they keep on playing the way that they are playing right now, they probably will be the favorites to get themselves a chicken dinner, as you said. And it'll also help them really well on the overall standing moving on further. BTR, though, on the other hand, with only 2 players standing, they have 3 eliminations, and Misfit International, well, they are taking this fight against Skyforce. Gauntlet gets 1, but immediately gets shredded back. Can they go for the recall there? It's pretty early in the game still, just under 10 minutes. York's Factory still... That fight is just going on forever at this point.
3 players, Nori, Shaka and Daku. All of them are surviving. Now from here, all the Pakistani teams are just fighting each other. And I mean, they just love this particular region, right? They're here to take fights. And from here, 4 Thrives on the other hand. Are they going for the respawn? I mean, a respawn is important, Edge. If they're not going for the respawn, 3 of the players, I mean, the disadvantage for IQQ is just really strong. From here, for IQQ, capitalizing this game might be really hard, but respawn tower is really close to him. Man, now 4 Thrives is also having a great opportunity to respawn all of the players and will be coming back stronger into this particular one. But on the other hand, Misfits, they're gone.
IQQ, the only one standing on the side of 40. But no. But we'll see what happens as we move on further, as we now divert our attention to Skyforce versus T2K. This is another fight that is going to be pretty important for both of these teams, because T2K are struggling and so are the players on the side of Skyforce. Both of these teams need points desperately going into this one. 6 elimination points for the side of T2K, while Skyforce, I kind of have to see how many do they have right now. And looking at the boards, they have 16 overall, but they only have 1 more player standing, so this is not looking good for them. Kalai is the only one. Will he be alive is the question. For how long? Well, the answer is not very, as he's going to get taken down, and with that the entirety of the squad, Skyforce, wiped out from the server in position number 15.
Taking 6 eliminations as well, so that was a great number if you ask me. But on the other hand, T2K finally making a great move, and from the start they actually dropped down to the map. They're just dominating Vine Esports. On the other hand, taking some of those blind sprays, not able to find any sort of connections right as of now. 2 eliminations into the hands. I mean, from here, Vine Esports, they need to be really cautious how they got to be making a move into the upcoming minutes into this rondo, because now, I mean, it's not easy. Because all of the teams are getting serious. The group blue versus group green, all of these teams, they're showing their real power now.
They are definitely, stepping up to high gear now, coming in. And Amins especially, they have already, amazed me with their position. They were at the bottom of the scoreboard with 2 points. And look at them right now at 9 points into this game, bringing up their total up to 11. They've jumped up to 15 on that overall, which is really good and something that you need, especially if you're a fan of men's esports. It's looking good. They're looking good, especially Tariq. I mean, we'll talk about that in a second. He has to be the MVP going into this match for sure. Just for that one play, I think you can give him. That is probably going to be on the highlight reel for sure. We'll see that in a second. But they're not done yet. With 4 players still standing, they're now closing down the distance. They are pretty close to T2K, so they might actually take this fight.
They might actually do that things for so far, but England's esports on the other hand, 9 eliminations. So all the Pakistani region, all the Pakistani teams, they are actually showing their natural gameplay. They're actually coming their paced out. But for Tifu, alright, so IQQ, he was able to do that respawn over there. Woo is there, and there we have it. 4 Thrives IQQ will be finding one more player down. So I mean 2 eliminations, but 4 Thrives, finally, I mean, I can see them struggling. I mean, that's not a great thing, but now I can see them struggling because the first 2 matches and 3 matches, they were actually playing it really easily, and maybe